Whoa.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Side tangent. Did the token thing not work in the Fugi tech?
Hmm. Oh, I forgot to change mine. Sorry. Let me do that real quick.
What?
Pastel's icon's wrong.
Oh, okay. And I can't change the size of my icon. This is huge.
Humongo, yeah.
It's okay.
Can't.
Battle Mara.
He's taken over the mountains.
Also, don't forget to send me your extra ones so I can compile them. I have basically a folder where I'm storing all the tokens. So so we each have a backup on top of the thingy's backup.
Ooh.
So yeah, if you haven't, order your thingy tokens now.
Yay!
They are
Just a
pretty.
second, I'm trying to load down the Roll20.
That's fine. They are fairly cheap, and you get high quality service, high quality product, and a high quality turnaround rate.
Yay!
No, Thingy's actually really quick at this.
It
Yes.
is. It is.
So I think they are very, very cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And so I pay them more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take our money.
That's
Take
what I
money.
did. I was like, I'll buy all of them the first time and throw extra money at them. But I'm like, the second round you guys have to afford because they are very cheap. Throw money at them. Honestly, they're a little too cheap, but they will not raise their prices on them.
I said, but I need to.
I had to fight to get them to put it at the 15 to 20 marker.
Especially for like 3.
Yeah, the three I wasn't expecting. The first edit is is a little more reasonable because if you catch them at the right time, changing the mouth expression is really easy. Oh, I'll just make it a separate layer and just close it and then just draw it open the second time.
Erase the top part of it to be closed and draw a line on top if you want to be open
Yeah,
or something.
If you catch them at the right time for like the standard front facing ones for like the ones down here where your scratchy heads are, that's the easy one to do. The fact you're getting an actual D&D quality token action pose is absurd.
Also, I did fix Fugi, so I don't know.
Follow. That's their Instagram. Refresh maybe?
In Fugi? Or
Open it up. Okay. Right now it is currently set to for you, so I have an override I put in for all of you guys so it would always show your tokens. But if you put
That's what I
the
was thinking.
default choice in, like you can set a default is basic the difference.
Yeah.
So if you set
I
that,
have-
I can remove it.
Okay. I did set my default to rain. I'm pretty sure.
It is. That's why I turned it off. Like everyone else's, I've manually
Oh,
overridden.
oh, I see. Okay.
Yours was
Yeah.
set, so.
You icons for the players.
Yep. Winter Force, saviors of the North Pole. Explosions.
With magical
Mara then
animals.
takes out his crystal and chucks it again.
And it boomerangs back into Mara's hand.
Yep. Sounds right.
And in the distance, you just hear boomerang
What?
from a familiar voice of a friend long since turning into a fae. Womp.
What did he say?
Boomerang.
Oh well.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
boomerang.
Hi, cat.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys have managed to recap time. Our players have managed to come out of the North Pole stronger as individuals, understanding the true meaning of Christmas and going on a strong emotional journey, each one growing as people, while also getting the power of Winter Force on their side. After getting out of the portal, they found that Blizzard they have been keeping away from has managed to catch up, and they had been caught in the start of the blizzard. After causing the horse to crash, almost going off the cliff twice, straining the old man's back. You know, several calamities, a couple face plants later, and a crash into the mountain. They made it to the front gates of the kingdom of... Someone messaged me. Thank you. The kingdom of Dagroz is where you guys have entered. I wanted to call it Vogroz, and I'm like, that's not right. So you guys have entered in. You paid the gatekeeper a bit of money to get stabled. As this is the capital, the entry fee covered stabling your horse and wagon, with rain staying with the wagon because they cannot actually climb stairs. Wooden stairs, that is. By the way, Kindred, how heavy are you?
Me?
Yes.
Well, that's a good question, though.
Well, you're a
I
robot, so
have
I do
here-
actually have to address this question.
Hefty boy.
I feel
Yes.
like Kindred is probably a lot lighter.
Well, I thought Kindred was the prototype.
I'm at the prototype, yes.
You're the mass production
have
model.
I don't have any information about here, but imagine metal and wood together. I think it's kind of heavy, though.
Yeah.
Do you think
Kindred
would
is
Darian be-
probably lighter because they're smaller.
Yeah.
And I guess if we're gonna just to clarify, when if we were to say they're the prototype, they're like a non-specialized prototype. They're your skeleton.
They're
Let
unfinished
me
product.
just...
If is how I'm viewing this, by the way, for you guys, if he would be like the skeleton and you're the specialized unit. Like, yes,
So-
all of them were built off of these blueprints. They look nothing like these blueprints other than this is the core.
Woo.
What is my modify constitution? It is...
I don't know, they're too
3.
heavy for wooden steps.
I feel like would Darian be heavier though?
Yeah, Darian is also at risk for this because his armor plate and his outfits.
But the stairs
wait,
aren't
wait.
that weak.
No, but you said you were 2 tons. You absolutely...
Well, I mean, yeah, probably more.
You
but
cannot actually do that. They do...
Yes.
222.
Okay.
282, yeah.
Wait,
That's
2?
my...
Should be fun, right? Surely.
282.
That's not too heavy.
No, it could be more.
Up to you. You could have been built like you're more of a proof of concept, I guess. I'm gonna go to Gundam for like 2 seconds to just explain. So in the world of Gundam, all the mobile suits in the original timeline are built off of the Zaku 2. That like Cyclops Eye one, that is one of the more iconic mobile suits. That was like the first mobile suit for combat based off of a machine. That one whole branch of stuff was built off, and then the other line came from the Gundam, which was sort of based off the Zaku 2, but like they tried to do their own thing. Those two would have been the prototypes, so to speak. But not every mobile suit looks like those prototypes, you know? They have the same innards, but the outers and the way it was handled is different. Or at best, they have like a very similar skeletal structure. That's kind of how I'm viewing Kindred versus all the other constructs that would have came out of the same time era. Is like, Kindred was, wow, we did it! Woo! And everyone else is like, okay, I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna do something with it. Because this is like the general purpose, bare bones,
Yeah.
and then tweak it. So you're more advanced because you're specialized. Rain can't take a boulder to the face and not die. Or Kindred can, but Rain could.
I was like, wait.
I said that backwards.
Hold up.
GM's playing for you guys. But anyway, so you've been stabled. We'll just say Kindred doesn't know their weight, and they're somewhere in between 280 and like 500 pounds, somewhere in there. Well, I don't know how that translates to kilometers, but or not kilometers.
Kilos.
Yeah, kilos. But somewhere in that gap, because like Darien is probably
how
around. Huh?
How many pounds you said?
Mac, we'll put you over 300. So like,
100.
yeah, we'll put you at like 320.
Okay, that's heavy. That's heavy as fuck.
Well, you said you're made of metal and wood though, so
Yeah.
So you're as heavy as a very obese person. No shade, just that's just a visual. Because when you mentioned Darien, I'm like, no, Darien would be heavy. Darien would be like 300, 400 by with depending on armor, because he's tall and he's ripped.
Fair, but I feel like the stairs will at least be able to hold his weight.
Yeah. No. Well, that's why I had to ask. I wanted to know if Kindred was intentionally making themselves heavy, not just using the materials on hand heavy.
No, Kindred is heavy. Like, it's a robot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Whereas,
I believe Rain is more heavy than me.
oh yes, by like 4 times. No,
Rain's
5.
At least, like
5
2
or 6.
tons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is 4,000 pounds. So those stairs definitely can't hold Rain. Also, I don't think your feet fit on them. That's the that's where Darien.
Think about that.
That's where Darien's actually gonna struggle. Is Darien in his armor?
Stairs are now difficult terrain.
Yeah,
No.
they would be though, because like Darien also has that problem in his plate armor because his feet would be so big. With the armor on, he's like, my foot's bigger than the step. Help, SOS. He'd have to like tiptoe on it. All right. So,
which would then be worse.
We're gonna
because then it
do
would
a
put more
quick ad
pressure on
break.
a smaller space, or put more weight.
To preemptive it, so there's no more pre-roll ads for about an hour. I apologize for this. See you guys in 3 minutes. An ad's about to run in a minute
carry
anyway.
A small box and make stairs like longer.
It is true.
We should put like a box under each of your steps.
That reminds me, who's the shipwright? Who's the shipwright? Do we have a shipwright? Someone that builds a shipwright?
Right?
I don't think so.
I thought it was me.
Okay. Catbread has resumed their role of shipwright. Boo 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 boo. So that was relevant to this conversation because they're the one that can build steps in real time, Fortnite style.
True.
Okay,
In real
just
time,
imagine,
indeed.
Like the Fortnite building.
The Fortnite building. just
Yes.
I guess I could do that if I had telekinesis, but I do not.
I thought you were psychic.
No, I don't have that skill though, or spell. I have telekinetic hand though.
That worked close enough.
Yeah. But you, it's like it's very slow. It's like one stick at a time. Fortnite building. Instead of like 10,000 million of them.
Oh hi! You caught.
How many telekinetic hands can I have?
How many does it say?
Doesn't say limit. Just says it uses I guess 4 seconds to make one. And it needs concentration. Because I know there was like a limit in Baldur's Gate, but it was in like 5 or something.
Soda Mountain Village is our music. I'll rule it's every time you cast it, you can make one. And the more you cast, do you have a limit on how much you can cast a day?
Nope, it's cantrip. So it doesn't use its spell slot.
If you start making multiple, it uses a spell slot.
Okay, so I can do 1 and then it'll be fine. But if I make 2, it'll use a spell slot.
Yes. And then if you make
How does
3,
that work then? Because like if it
because
like,
you're burning through, you're basically overreaching your concentration, so you're burning extra magic. It's fundamentally
Oh,
leveling
you
up
use
the
a
spell
ritual.
from a cantrip to a level 1 spell.
Because a spell would mean it would take a spell slot from something else then, because cantrips don't have spell slots.
I know.
So it
You're
just takes
turning
one
it
per
into a
turn.
level 1 spell slot, basically.
Okay, so I can do 3 in total, or can I just use all my spell slots?
Right now, 2.
Alright.
You don't have more hands leveled up yet.
You don't have the hands. I got no hands.
Yes.
I see.
But I will say that it'll also mess with concentration, so I might make it that you can do multiple at some point, because it might be fun to let you try and break the stuff with things doing that, but there'll be some major negatives that'll...
Oh, I have steady spell casting, so
You have what?
that means I don't break concentration easily.
Cool. Well, you're gonna have
I don't know if
penalties
you
at
do
using...
that.
What I was gonna say, though, is, like, right now it just takes an extra spell slot, and this something I'll have to think about it more, but if I continue with it, and you do more, you're gonna start taking penalties. So, like, your concentration is, like, -4 if you do 3, something like that. Because you're straining yourself to focus on multiple tasks at the same time. But right now, you get a second hand at the cost of a spell slot, because you're upgrading a spell from cantrip to level 1.
Okay then. Basically, just imagine like casting 2 magic telekinetic hands is like a spell 1, rank 1 spell. All right.
That's basically it. Because you're having to consciously think of multiple two diverging things at the same time. It is a much greater feat than just conjuring a hand that acts freely, which is still a pain. But that just draws from your magic. You have to concentrate on this. Okay. Anyway, you can have 2. Yay! So
You have 2 in total. It's
Yep.
maximum.
right now, and I might change it later. We did overhaul. Were you here, Kayu, when we overhauled a bit of how the enchantments work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as a reward for your Christmas event, you can level up one of your enchanted weapon, or if you have an enchanted weapon, you can make it level 2, like elemental enchantment. If you don't have an enchanted weapon, you got a free enchantment. So you can pick an element to put on one of your weapons or armor.
Yeah.
I don't have any armor, so
You don't have armor?
gonna be the no. I don't have armor.
Okay, it could be on your weapon though.
No.
So you're a robot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
So welcome
how
back.
much damage is the?
Well, the elements, it's one of the element enchantments. You
Yeah.
can pick fire, water, earth, wind, metal, or lightning. And what I changed with it is now there's like 6 ranks I think I made to it, and they just apply to how it hitting better. So level like getting the first enchantment is what we did in 4E, where you'll roll a d. Basically, you just have to beat a 10. That's what their DC is. So you just roll the 20. Then as it ranks up the enchantment, it gives you more to roll against, because it's against specific DCs now, or saves. The group chat has it. I think I pinned it in there. The change I made with it. So
Yeah, I believe that has been.
that's the specifics. But you can pick one of the 6 elements and put it on your weapon for free, no expense.
Okay, I choose fire.
Okay.
Okay.
All your bows do fire now.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you guys have took lodging, you got food, you stayed at the tavern. Rain stayed in with the loot in the horse. Mara went back and got a handful of the furs and like a box or 2, because they don't trust people, and took them back to the tavern.
My goodness. Oh wait, took a box from the wagon?
Yes,
Is Rain not?
Rain's there.
Wait, where is he?
No, Rain's there, but when
Oh,
I know Mara wanted to take some, so I imagine they went in with a box with them and were like, I'm making sure this doesn't get stolen.
okay, nice.
And then
We're
you're
just
never seen again.
So,
All being looped.
Any waddle.
Oh my god. Still saying that, I see.
Yeah.
Good.
Still what?
That's good. Pretty good.
I'd switch to Snow Peak. Spooky. Wrong kind of ambient. No head temple.
Are
There it
we in
is.
our room?
Okay, I was getting our music. So, with all of the little logistic stuff caught up, it is dawn of the next day. Kong kong. You guys have arrived at the town. When you wake up, well, Rain. Those who don't sleep, which is everybody but Hytriel and Zukurtz.
Wait, say that again?
Everyone but Zukurtz and Hytriel doesn't sleep.
But why?
Me, I don't sleep as well.
Oh yeah.
2 robots and an elf.
I mean, Rain
Yeah.
does power off.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I go per wolf, but it's like a standby for hours, so
Yeah.
I'm
Doesn't elf
awake,
just
but
have
I'm
sleep?
standby.
No, they don't have to sleep.
Really?
It's more like a standby, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
So-
standby.
Can Mara like draw on Izzy?
Yes, if Izzy powers off, you can draw on them.
Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't even know.
Oh no.
Mara have a pen?
It's not- what-
Yes.
No.
Mara's a calligrapher.
You got a fancy
Uh,
mustache.
I don't have my past feats anymore, so
Oh,
if you do, I wouldn't know.
I'm just drawing on Izzy.
All right.
also, I wouldn't recommend making Mara have to actually sneak, because, like, you're not going to break that either.
Wait, can I feel Mara?
Mara,
Down on me?
if you did a passive sneak, what's your, like, a 10 plus your modifier? What's your modifier for stealth?
Stealth is 18.
So Mara's got a 28, just passively tiptoeing
Just
like
passively stealthy. Yeah.
they're just like, I'm gonna
Casually.
casual sneak, like, you know, with roommates. They're not trying to be sneaky. That's so the question to you, Kayu, is could you, if your robot was powered off, can he actually feel things?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I would say no, to be honest, but
That's up to
I mean,
Kayu.
I'm just like, I don't feel the skin, but I'm like feeling some movement or something, you know, like that. Some successional. I don't know how to speak English.
No, I got you. Okay, so if this was a different person doing this, there would be a chance. But since it's your sneaky character doing this, I imagine that they're actually not moving you, because this is what Mara's actually trying to do, is do things while people are sleeping.
yeah.
So
Even though she's not trying, she's still being sneaky.
I'm pretty sure he's trying just enough. That's why I'm like, it is going to be the passive, because Mara's like, I'm making sure they're not awake, but I'm not going like full tilt, dagger out, like, all right, I'm coming for you.
I'll go for you.
He's just drawing hearts and
Yeah,
So
stuff
perception,
like that.
perception to roll, or
yeah. You can roll. You can roll a perception if you want, to see if you wake
Okay.
up.
It's gonna be a pretty hard roll, I'd say.
No, then no.
No, you didn't.
No.
So anyway, one of these nights when everyone's asleep except the two people, I'm gonna have you guys go have a night adventure.
Yippee!
No.
Because when Mara's not broken down, there'll be a point like, wow, you guys get to stay up every night too? Wow, I'm no longer just staring at them. For 10 years, Mara had to watch as the crew slept and was just on a boat.
Well, what else are we supposed to do in the boat anyway?
Actually, now that I mentioned that, Mara would be a fantastic sailor at this point.
Should be.
Mara, give yourself a +1 to sailing. I don't know if that's a skill. I didn't think about that. Mara's got literally 24 hours of sailing practice.
24 hours sailing, non-stop. 2 times the training speed.
Yeah, basically. Like, everyone goes to sleep and Mara's like, I'll handle the boat, it's fine.
She's having a honeymoon by herself.
By himself?
By themselves.
It doesn't matter
I think you used to saying
gender
him
fluid
again.
Fair enough.
now.
Okay. Either or. Alright. So anyway, Mara draws mustaches on the unconscious Izzy.
No, hearts. Like,
hearts?
Hearts.
Hearts and doodles.
Hearts, like those, you know,
this.
photo booths where you get those heart filters.
Little kitties.
Beautiful.
Like little heart stickers. Oh man.
Horrible. Wait, do you give Izzy cat whiskers?
Beautiful. So, it is the next day. You are those that can wake up by smell. Mara, you smell this like as they're cooking. You are woken up by the smell of honey porridge being cooked in the morning as a nice, you know, as the sun hits, and as when I say the sun hits, I mean it's not as dark as it was. The blizzard is still pounding on the windows. There are sheets of ice and hail, and in your little nestled rain, by the way, even though you're in a shed with hay, they actually came out and put a blanket on the horse because it is still very cold outside.
Oh, baby, it's cold outside.
Yes. And then so you can either try and bury yourself in the hay, or ask someone for a blanket, or get into the furs.
I'm just imagining Rain is just under all the hay, and then one of the stable hands comes in, and Rain just stands up.
Perfect. Because it's not that you can feel cold, it's that it's just so cold it'll affect your joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
got it.
There are these shitty droids. And
Yes.
also, I do want to say that Rain did heal the horse.
Yeah,
Oh.
you did mention that.
Yeah.
So the horse is healed. You've been bonding with it by not touching it anymore because you're cold.
Pressure and release.
But I just wanted to address that because Izzy's been treated, but I should probably stress this blizzard for those that weren't here last week. This blizzard's like negative 10 or negative like 15 to 20 C. Very cold. So even with your like winter stuff, it's still cutting into the winter stuff because that can only go so far.
Yeah.
The winter stuff did its job, and you're not dead, or turned into a block of ice. I just want to stress that because last week they were rolling their fortitudes and stuff, and you guys did winter treat. You're still. It was just that cold.
So wait, double talk. Did you finish the mission?
You've made it to the town. That is where they ended. They just made it to the town, and they got lodging.
And what can I smell?
Porridge, honey porridge.
Okay, honey porridge.
Yes.
Sugary sweet
So-
porridge.
Yeah, basically.
He gremlin crawls to Zukurt's and then like he tries to shake him awake.
Wake me up inside.
What's up?
Honey porridge, honey porridge. Come on.
Excited.
I guess it's breakfast time.
Yeah.
Yay!
You look outside and see it's actually morning. Wow.
You see snow and ice, and it's still snowing. It's just not as dark as it was before.
You're right. My bad.
I'm just reiterating. And you smell honey porridge and the warm cooking of a fire.
I then crawl over to Hytriel.
Yeah. I'm not even with you, right?
Yeah, you are. You came
Yeah,
out of
I
the
am.
portal with him.
Oh.
You got thrown around in the wagon several times as it almost careened off the ledge.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
Does Hytriel sleep?
I do.
Okay. He's also gonna poke and shake you, saying, Hytriel, Hytriel.
You're gonna poke and shake me? It's like poking's not enough, so you stab with your whole hand.
Come on.
All right. What is it, Mara?
Me
Honey
turn them down.
porridge. And then he gremlin crawls away.
My God.
Roll away. Just like slithers and rolls away. How far away is it? How far away is the honey porridge?
Downstairs. You guys are on the
Downstairs?
4th floor.
Okay.
But anyway, so Mara scurries off. Izzy, you hear people waking up. Your sensors sense them, I guess. Boop. Or your timer goes off. I don't know. I don't know how your boot order sequence works.
I always wake up, but it's like more yeah, it's like a standby. Just need to reboot sometimes.
Okay. Touch harder than Mara did.
What?
Well, when you were drawing on them, it wasn't enough to wake them up
Oh,
out
okay,
of standby
yeah.
mode.
It's like a computer. You need to move it.
But you can only move, like just jiggling the mouse doesn't always knock it out of sleep mode. You have to poke a button.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mara just jiggled the mouse. Anyway, so Izzy, you wake up, and Rain, you definitely do scare a stable hand who
Hello. No.
who doesn't run away. Instead, he draws his sword and says, "Are you a thief?"
No. Why would I? If I was a thief, I would not stay here.
as he points out the door, and you see that there is like 3 feet of snow and ice, without ever taking his eyes off you or his sword.
That is fair. I am with a group of merchants.
You
We're
have
staying at
the pass, or can you verify it? As if you stay here and let me get a guard, he squints and calls out for another deckhand to go get a guard. Little squire boy, his little trainee.
The apprentice.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word apprentice. He calls it the apprentice who goes to get the guard.
Only Mara has that, right?
Okay.
No, I took it.
Okay, Zukurtz has
Oh wait,
it.
no, Zukurtz.
I didn't know if Mara took it from Zukurtz or not. So either way, it's inside. However, I will mention that when they take the things and checked you in, they did see how many people, and wrote a number and a basic description.
Okay.
So they did actually inspect the wagon.
Wagon.
And you were out of the wagon anyway, so they're like, so the guard will come and be like, "What's going on here?" Guy's like, "Oh, I found this person sleeping in the hay in the stables, and I don't know if they're a thief. They look suspicious." And the guard looks over and he says, you guys came in a group of, I forget how many there are. We'll just say 8 people, correct?"
Yes.
They did come in last night, and I do remember hearing tales of a bronze purple mist energy thingy. I don't know how you would describe if that's fire or what, or if it's ethereal.
Yeah, it's fire.
Okay, a bronze purple flamed giant walking in, so that checks out. And as he looks, he's like, and that is in fact because they also tagged the wagon with the same marker. Registration. And they're like, yeah, they're allowed to be here. He's like, okay, sheathe the sword. I am sorry for that. My name is Hans, as he extends his hands to you, Rain. The rest of you go get
That is
porridge
all
for
right.
breakfast.
And
Forage. Yeah.
Rain extends their hand, but
Take the finger.
Lorg.
So you guys shake hands. He's like, well, you can never be too careful. Bandits like to try and sneak into the town during the storms. We protect a lot of wagons here, so. Also, it wasn't very long to get the guard, because remember, this is the city stable. So there's just a guard a little bit away. He's like, well, if you need any help, I am the main stable keeper. If your horse needs fed or any treatment, we can check its shoes. It seems to be in pretty good conditions. As an apology, I will invite you to have breakfast with my family if you even eat.
I do not eat, but I do appreciate the gesture.
He's like, that's great. Her cooking's pretty bad anyway. And he laughs and slaps you on the back.
Okay. That was Hans the stable?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
And when you're not looking, you catch him eyeing the stable boy with like a smile. When the stable boy's not looking, as he watches him sneak some food, and then he just turns back to look at you with a little grin. He's like, "Don't let him know that he knows I watch him taking the extra food." And then he just walks off. Apprentice rations are generally not good.
Okay, I was about to say
I try to spice it up because I was the cook also.
It's true.
I
It's
assume that.
Hmm?
Sorry. There's a food problem?
Hmm?
no, it's just it's his work hours.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
So like, you're not the most fluent culturally, but like
Nope.
nothing has super changed in the last 1,000 years on apprentice master relations. Apprentices eat after other people and all that stuff, you generally speaking. not during work hours. So he was basically just letting him take a little extra treat and pretending he didn't see it.
I see.
Like he basically took I should stress, he just took an extra piece of jerky. Like he ripped a little chunk off of it because they had some jerky in there drying.
Well, taste. You know, couldn't help himself. When you see food in front of you, like, ooh, I'm hungry. I actually start a bite and just a little snack.
They also don't eat a lot. They do a lot of work in their apprentice years.
Makes sense.
So most of your characters have had a similar experience.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm sure we have.
So
We definitely have.
anywho, you guys have some nice honey porridge, and on the side of it they have made some dry oat bread that you can dip in, and it soaks it up, and then it becomes a nice moist bread. And the drink they brought with it is a nice warm cup of cider and a side of coffee.
Yep.
And they're like, breakfast is 2 copper. 2 copper
Take
for the whole
all my
thing.
money, please. And that is 12 CP copper thing.
Wait, you give them 12 copper?
Yeah, for his crew.
Oh.
That's all the copper that
I
he
forgot.
gets.
I forgot feeding the not here player. I wasn't going to charge you for them. They're just going to starve.
That's fine.
Plus, 2 of you don't eat. I guess
However many needed.
fair enough. So you, Zukurse, Hytriel, Darian. We'll just ignore Zed because they're just in a coma right now, and they're getting. Sierra has put a drip feed into them. You guys are very confused what she's doing, and she's like, "I cannot explain this to you. I." And that's all she says. I just cannot explain what I'm doing to you, and just.
You should let us in.
So 4?
Yes,
4 people?
4 people.
Okay. So 8.
Yep. Num 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 num. So, the floor is yours. Brought out your food. Seems to be a decent group of people hanging around the fire. Oh, I did forget to make the scene. I'm sorry. So it is early morning, but it seems like there's a decent chunk of people up just hanging out, eating breakfast, chatting. There's a lot of shepherds inside that have come over and are joining the festivities, along with some other groups of people. It seems like the topic of conversation is how it's so snowy that they can't do anything, and
Rip.
but they don't seem too upset about it. It's more like, oh no, how terrible! It's so
Mars
busy.
saves that information in the back of his head.
They're like, but it'll be nice because we'll get to have you think they're like, do you think they're gonna do the great that they're gonna choose this storm to do the great offering to the wolves? Like, yeah, it would be a great time to do it, to burn the giant wolf effigy in the center of town. They're like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Because Mara was gonna grimly crawl over there and say, I can melt it for you.
You can.
Yeah.
Do you still do that?
Yes.
And they're like, Ah! What do you mean you can melt it?
With my special this thing.
You can say ocarine or ocarine. I don't know how you're supposed to say it.
Ocarina.
They're like, okay.
My precious.
My God.
They're like, that's fine. They like pick up their table and scoot it a little away from you.
God.
Oh, you don't believe me? Okay,
No,
okay.
it's fine.
I'm gonna go outside and play it. So, Mara then walks straight out the door. With no one stopping him, he leaves.
Itriel, you're probably the only one that knows what Mara's ocarina does. Because Darian's not there
Really?
right now.
Nowadays, is that the only one knows?
Well, Darian's not here, and the other three have only seen them play a couple songs, and they were all linked to Christmas, so, like, I don't think they know what Mara's does.
I do. I remember. But like, I'll keep it to myself. Why not?
Okay.
If she does in my area though, I'm gonna warn, I guess, about people. Cause I don't want to be like running away. It's like you see me running away with 120 places, like. Man, that's crazy.
Alright, Mara, go for it.
He plays the water and ice melting
Wait a
thing.
minute, are you gonna unmelt all the ice around here?
No, only in the vicinity.
Wait, that's the vicinity though. It's the outside.
Just within hearing distance. And in the snowstorm, that's really small.
So which oh, I'm sorry, you would have to play it twice to do it that. Okay, this is some table talk. Which way is Mara doing it? Because remember, your song works by basically moving between water, ice, and mist.
He plays it in reverse. So
Which
it
stage are you
okay.
trying to get to? I guess reverse.
melts.
I guess it summons it and then it freezes and it mists it. Yeah. What it did. No, it just manipulated. Anyway. So, which state of melting are you doing? Are you turning it to water or mist?
A mist.
Okay. So, Mara plays the song, and, you know, like, a 100-meter radius is now snow-free as the temperature, or not the temperature, as it is now filled with a mist that starts to billow out, thickening the area. But there's no snow or ice on the ground. In like a tunnel shape all the way, like a bubble shape from Mara's central point, and now there is just a fog that is rolling over the city.
Oh my god.
As Mara opens the door to come back in, this fog spills inside, filling the internals.
See?
As Mara says, "See," and it billows, covering them like a wraith in the night. You hear someone shouting and a wagon crashing in the distance. Oh, chair.
No.
Mara doing Mara things, I guess.
Yeah, basically. They're like, "What did you do?" The table, confused, like, "What did you do?" Okay, Mara, great chat. It's on. Anyway, what did the rest of you do while we wait for San to
Is
come
the
back?
whole city's foggy now?
Hmm?
Oh, is the whole like area foggy now?
Yes.
Can we see anything, or is it just like just?
Well, you're inside, so it's just coming in foggy. It's
It's
not
good
very.
though. It's like fog machine.
Yeah.
It's like slowly seeping in.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really good porridge.
It is.
Well, I get a. Mara, turn it back. The whole. I don't think you want a whole city, whole area to be foggy. Or, because soon we're not gonna be able to see anything.
Doesn't perpetuate. There's just now fog that's going to.
Even thin,
Freeze.
like light fog will block your vision.
Oh yes, and they made a very thick fog, little bubble.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like we can't see in front of us. I feel like soon.
Couldn't see very well anyway because it was still storming outside.
Oh, someone.
But it's not as bad as
Oh,
this.
yep, Mara disconnected.
Alright.
San,
Did San's internet go out?
probably.
Probably.
I didn't get a message or anything. We'll checkpoint with them and continue with you guys.
Oh, wait.
By the way, Rain, you now just see you saw Mara walk outside. This isn't, or you didn't see walk. You just see a pillar of fog just appear, like a giant bubble, and then start spreading out across the town from about where the tavern was.
Well, I feel like at this point it's normal.
Sorry.
It's okay.
A power surge.
Ooh. Is everything okay? Is nothing blown up?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
So.
They just said, "Why did you do that?" Or how did you do that?
Ocarina.
Ocarina. Just like nervously.
No, he says it proudly. Like, how else?
All right. Still using it in terrible situations. I still see.
They're like, okay.
You gonna change it back, Mara?
Why?
You want to look?
It'll freeze everything.
You freeze everything. So you just want it to be really foggy.
The way the snow does the snow does.
What?
Just no does what he does. I get it.
Okay.
They're like,
So-
oh, okay, but
You don't want to change it back. All right, noted.
so the table that you were doing this to is like, well, thanks, I guess. But it's still storming, so it's just gonna snow up again. So we still can't, as one of the shepherds says, I still can't take my sheep out. But thank you, I guess, because they look very confused.
And that's how global warming started.
We'll peek now. San?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure you didn't crash again, because they were talking to you.
Nothing comes out. He's just
Nothing comes out. It's like, yeah, sweats. Sweat
no.
emote.
He's just looking at his ocarina.
Okay, they go back to what they're doing.
All right, fair enough. I guess it's not that bad. It's not like we need to go anywhere anyway.
Well, but we do. We
Not
gotta
anymore.
find Alicia's business partner thing to get her money back. As Mara leans over Hytriel.
Are you doing it from behind or like across the table?
Probably from behind.
Behind.
Mara just gets up behind them, bends over, and tilts their head as if they're talking to them, correct?
He was standing, and that's all I remember saying. Like, he went in and just stood there.
Yeah.
He didn't sit back down.
No, he didn't. But I meant you could have still leaned across the table, so I just need to know where you were leaning over them from.
Yeah, you could be like on next to me, like leaning on the table, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
like.
So you're
or
just
put your
leaning
hand
over from
me.
behind, cocking your head down, talking to them kind of upside down.
Right into my bare ear.
Yes.
Sure.
Whispering not sweet melodies into me. Alright then, well, I guess. How are we gonna go through this fog that you created to accomplish our goal?
It's just a small area.
It's a small area.
It's not the entire
You wanna try
town.
going outside right now then, Mara?
Sure.
Alright. I escort Mara outside.
Hytriel and Mara, as the fog is spread out, it is still very thick, but it's not like it's just staying in its little bubble.
Are you guys done eating? We can go now if you want to, or you just want to check it out first.
Is it Tal-El? Tal-El?
What?
The old friend. Collect money from old friend.
You have the, you spell it?
Eal ''El.
Oh, Tal-El.
Tal-El. Because I
Lorraine.
wanted to ask people in the tavern
Okay.
whether they know of a Tal-El before leaving.
Okay. Rain, do you go investigate the fog? Or do you at least just head back to regroup with your team? Or do you go off on your own solo adventure, never to be seen again?
I guess. Rain is probably just gonna kind of like. Well, no, but the fog is. Okay, Rain's probably just gonna go back to the tavern.
Go back to sleep.
Or go inside.
Alright. So, you find, as you head back to the tavern, you see Mara and Hytriel outside in the cold.
So, how bad is it?
Oh, I can see clearly. I don't know about you.
I doubt I will see it clearly. I can use a spell,
Train your
maybe.
eyes, man.
Train my eyes. Ah, I see.
How can you see clearly, Mara?
She's
He
lying.
can't.
to me.
I just wanted to make sure this was above the table. Okay. Okay. In character, Mara says that. I can see and just says you need to train your eyes.
And so she clearly cannot see me.
Oh no, Mara's bluffing. Mara, roll a bluff, please.
I know. She is bluffing. I know.
Do I need to roll a bluff?
Yes. No, it's not against anything. It's just you are bluffing.
So, deception?
Alright.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry.
Okay, that's very good. So Mara doesn't reveal that they are bullshitting. So unless Hytriel would have a reason to have been suspicious on that claim, you know, they'll take it at face value.
I can't see, so I assume that Mara can't see.
Mara also can see in darkness, and you can't.
I can. Oh wait, I can't anymore. Yeah, it changed. Yeah, I think I only see regular now. I don't even have a dim light vision.
Wow, one of the 3 races in the whole games. You're one of the rarest abilities. Normal vision.
Yeah, I have normal vision. But yeah, I have normal vision now instead of dim light vision.
Right.
And
But yeah, like Hytriel knows that Mara can see in pitch black darkness. Like Mara has actual dark vision. So like Mara could literally.
The last time we were met, remember the fog, the darkness fog.
Yeah. So
So I have my valid suspicions.
that is true.
Alright, but I just don't believe it. I was like, alright, I'll believe her now, because it's your magic. Like, and stuff.
And then rain comes through the fog.
So maybe something changed.
A dim purple glow illuminates down the path as a presence appears, covered in moisture. It's probably gonna freeze.
Should I go out and help that crashed person?
Outside.
Up to you.
I think I will.
Okay.
Alright, can you make your way there, I guess? Probably.
Can I have a perception? Also, you do see Rain as he appears.
Hey, is that natural? No.
Okay, you'll be able to find where the wagon is and start helping them. Basically, when the snow disappeared, their wagon slammed on the ground, which caused the horse to veer, and then they smashed into something because they also couldn't see where they were going. So it just tipped the wagon.
Oh.
The wagon isn't broken, and the horse just fell over.
Okay.
It just fell over. Wait,
but
it hurt itself, maybe.
Of course it fell over. The whole wagon tipped.
well, I know, but I'm more so of like, oh shit, the horse fell over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the horsey.
It just took some cuts and bruises. And it was just a wagon that was carrying some supplies to help handle the snow and ice.
Ironic.
Yes. And they're like, "What happened? Where did the snow go? Is everybody okay?"
Oh, you crashed.
That we can say at least, because we don't.
Did you go with them, Hytriel?
Huh?
Did you go with Mara?
Did you go with?
Yeah, I
me?
assume so.
Okay. So.
Do I need to roll a perception also, or do I just
No.
follow Mara?
You just follow Mara.
Alright.
So Mara finds the wagon. Welcome back, Kayu.
I believe the Mara can see, so you know.
Yeah.
Let's see how long I'll believe that.
It's been really
It's because
fun.
of my ocarina.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Sure. I crossed my arms, but I believe it, but I'm like. I'm
Okay,
very
anyway.
right now.
Anyway, they're like, "Well, if you're here, can you help us pick up and get the horse up?" Because
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
sure.
why I came over here.
All right. So Rain, you see Mara and Hytriel. They see you and then just walk away.
No, I just seen purple mist.
I said they came out of the mist and were visible to you
Oh.
while you guys were turning to walk away.
Rain is just
Hi,
like,
bye.
By the way, Zukurts, you can see Izzy, who is up and at the table and has been doodled on.
Just do it all.
I'm doing wrong.
Hey man, you
Yes.
got a thing on your face.
Ah,
You have
here?
a couple things.
Feel food, you know.
Can I clean up?
totally, you know.
Can I clean up? Here, you said?
Yeah. I'll point to everything except for the cat.
You got it. Perfect.
Okay.
It is removed now?
Yes.
Except for you
Oh,
did it.
But it's like dirt. I asked for Zuko's. Is dirt?
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like. It is.
Let's say yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
Oh my goodness.
I would believe he would feel the that it feels like ink. So
Yeah, once he starts wiping it, he'll feel the ink.
Yeah, but let's find
Feel
out.
the
who-
ink? Damn.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yep. So you,
Yeah,
as you're wiping,
something.
you get ink on the rat the cloth you're using to wipe it off.
Okay. What the hell? This is not dust?
I think someone drew on you while you were sleeping. Or powered off. I don't know. I was asleep. Probably
And I
one of
feel like
There's only a
almost
few
the
people that
day.
give you suspicions, to be honest. I feel like, you know.
I feel like there's
I
two
bet it was
people
Debian.
that could be.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
probably.
Oh,
You have your suspicions.
I believe he's Darian. Damn it. He doesn't like
Alright.
me. Oh, oh well. I will get my revenge.
I'm sure you will. Before next day is gonna be another one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think he's knocked out right now.
You help the wagon up, and
You need roll strength or something, or no? Is it good?
no, there's enough
Alright.
people. And Rain, you arrive at the tavern.
Did anything
Raina's
fall out of
gonna-
the caravan?
Doing what?
Anything fall out of the caravan? Right, is what it was.
Rain?
It was just
Anything fall out?
it was just supplies like shovels and stuff.
Okay. Then Migmar can lead the way to what she wants to do, her goal. For the money or whatever.
what?
What was it you wanted to do again? What was it?
We gotta find
Collect money from old
Tal-El.
friend. Yeah. Alright, lead the way, Mara.
I don't know where they are.
You want to ask the person that you just helped?
No, I want to ask the people inside the tavern.
All right, you can go there and
I wonder.
I'll talk to this person then.
Okay. He pats and walks and skips off.
I remember which way Mara goes.
Mara disappears into the fog.
All right. Did you go the right way, Mara? Surely, right?
Anyway, so you were gonna question the wagoner?
Yeah.
All right.
You know Tal? Like
I don't know anyone
around
named
Discord?
Tal.
Tal-El, right?
Tal-El.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, nope, but I'm kind of busy, so thank you for your help, but we have to get these supplies to help people so we can keep some semblance of things. So have a nice day, and then off they go
Yeah, you do
back
all
into the
go
fog.
away. All right. Horse is fine then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's just a little bruised up.
Okay. Back to the tavern then.
But does he need to
Yeah.
roll perception?
Yeah,
Oh, I
can
thought
you
I
roll
remember where
perception?
Mara went.
No, because there's so much fog. So I need a
Fine.
perception from Hytriel.
Fine, I'll roll one. Let's see. There it is. I got 20
Rolling.
on my
Are you
Not
not in
on
roll
20.
20?
non-roll 20. It's on another website.
Why are you not in roll 20? No computer?
You want me to roll on roll 20?
What's
Yeah.
visible?
I only put in the stats for this in the GT yet for this.
Oh, you haven't put your character into the roll 20 yet?
Yeah, not really.
Okay, then just roll the d20 and you can add the modifiers.
I already did. I rolled an 8 and then plus 12.
Okay. And you can do that part in the roll 20, but that's fine. So we're up to 20. So you'll find your way after a little stumbling and bumbling. Turned and went the wrong direction once.
Okay.
You guys all arrive at the tavern again. Rain's just standing outside.
Hello.
Just standing outside.
Do,
He's standing outside
is he
for.
just standing outside? So I just say hi and bye as I enter the cavern or
The
tavern.
Tavern.
It might be... Hold on. Pastel, are you there?
I'm fucking muted. God damn it.
Welcome.
That's why before Mara goes back into the tavern, I'm like, I think they're muted.
Yeah. Rain does go in.
Okay.
Rain's not standing out there.
They're just
Awkwardly.
absent-mindedly in the cold.
They also don't want to like make their joints any worse.
That's true.
Their back still hurts.
Fair.
All achy.
We've got an old man robot.
You got two old man robots.
Or a robot. I can't seem to tell the difference. Wow.
One
we
is
should-
cooler, another is like, ooh.
But then old man can be cool too, you know.
You shouldn't talk about yourself like that way, Kindred. That's so mean.
It is what it is.
It is true.
It is what it is.
All right. So Rain's inside Mara and Hytriel. Mara first, and then Hytriel eventually make it back into the tavern. But first, Mara goes in and sees Rain has rejoined the group as Kindred's been trying to get the ink off their face,
Is how
Yeah.
effective is
and all
doing
that's
it.
left is the kitty cat Mara drew.
Kitty cat. Kitty cats.
Cat. I'm a kitty cat. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow.
He sees all them, and then he turns and asks a staff or someone's other patron
Okay. What does he
I
ask?
know of Tal-El.
Tal-El?
Hell.
So they're like, yeah.
He's dead.
He came here a while ago and has been trying to set up a shop. But I heard he ran into some money trouble, so he's been gambling a lot.
Oh no! Oh, I.
Oh,
have a
thank
bad
you.
hunch.
Can you
Yeah.
tell me where his shop's supposed to be?
Oh, he doesn't have a shop. But
okay.
you can usually find him out down in the lower district where the gambling happens.
Oh, gotcha.
Gambling.
I don't know where he
Thank
would
you
be
so
with this
much.
big of a storm, so good luck. Yeah, that reminds me.
La 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 la. As he sings.
Don't worry, Mark can see in the fog, so it should be good.
As he skips back to the table where his crew is.
All right, you guys? You done eating or taking care of business in the tavern? Because we can go to ask about or go to some gambling dens or whatever to find Tal-El.
You didn't hear this.
Oh, was it not there?
No, you arrive at the tavern later. Now you arrive
Alright.
at the tavern.
All right, never mind then. Did you learn anything, Mara? Or you not tell me?
He reaches up and boops your nose and goes, yes.
The heck? This is something you haven't done before.
This is crazy, Mara. You gotta remember that.
What do you mean? 'Cause I haven't seen you in many years. What is crazy, Mara?
Mara doesn't say that aloud.
Yes.
I thought she was crazy enough to say that.
No.
Okay. I just think it's weird then that she booped me.
Mara is crazy. Crazy Mara.
I noticed that Shimara has drawn people before, so I see like the robot having stuff drawn on them. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Mara. Oh, Mara, you tell me?
I'm gonna tell the entire group as he lays down on the table.
Wait, he was like, all right.
Wait, what?
Mara lays down the table that you're all eating
Alright.
at, or were eating at.
Hello? Can I help you?
Hi. So Tal-El is usually found gambling, and
Wait, I forgot we were looking for a guy.
and he's usually in the lower district. As he lifts up his legs and crosses them.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing on the table?
Well, you know what they say? Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. Oh,
Is this
damn
normal
it.
nowadays, York? Or not York, it's not York anymore, is it?
Zookers.
Fuck is
Yes,
York?
fine.
Alright, that's the guy that gave me those cool glasses.
Never mind, I didn't say anything.
I mean, you know, the name is on the bag.
It's on the back as York. Wow, he actually willingly gave you that?
I don't know. It was just on the bag on the ship. He didn't
Oh,
give me
okay,
anything.
I understand now.
York is a fae now. Silly Billy.
You guys hanging out with too much faith.
Mara, are you alright?
Have you not been traveling with them the past few days with me? They are definitely not alright, bro.
I know, but
Something about the snowman. Something about it. He just says that and he goes quiet.
Well, time to go gambling.
Let's go, yeah. Alright, well. Off we go then, right?
Also, why are you following us around? Guy from the Snow Village. From Santa. Who are you?
I used to be I'm Hytriel. I used to be in the party before I went on my own adventure.
The crew. Wouldn't
Yeah,
call it a
crew, I
party.
guess, yeah.
And it's
True.
my crew now.
It's your crew, yeah. I'm pretty sure I knew that when I left.
Interesting. Well, welcome back, I guess.
Welcome to our. I could say the same thing to you in a way. We're to our crew, but I guess you've been here for a significant amount of time, so doesn't really matter.
We actually got a map. Let's go.
Yay!
no.
I forgot to transfer you over. I was like, oh yeah. Forgot to do that.
So where
I
are
wonder where we are. I was
we?
like, are we in a city? Are we in like a village? I don't even know.
Capital, bro.
You guys came in this way.
You put our tokens
You're
down, is that what
actually
you
in
want
the
us?
town before the main city. Little outpost. That's where you came in at.
Ooh. Big Mar. Oh, she's so big that she moved the whole map. Dang. Stomping around, like kicked around the whole place.
Okay.
So we're out here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you're starting at.
Okay.
Alright, that means this is entrance, I'm guessing, then, because that's where the path leads.
Yeah. Basically, you guys got. No, you made it into the city. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Where are we in the city
Because
then?
we-
Well, we've already paid the gate fee.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
You're in the city. I mean, they could have stopped you here and let you stable outside the main city and be like tomorrow, but I think I'll just have you put in the city. We'll skip that.
Tomorrow!
So you guys walked through the small outpost village. The guards came out, looked at you, and then that's where they took the money, and then they gave you all the stuff, and then they let you in the gate. So you guys are.
We are.
We
On
are,
the
we
gate.
are, we are. We are a nation. We are, we are, we
We're
are.
a nation.
We's a
Japanese
nation.
goblin!
We're a nation.
I'm gonna reposition you guys, actually.
Alright.
Move your tokens to this gate entrance down here.
Alright.
That you guys came up through the mountain pass.
Maybe we went like up and then like saw like a village and then went left a little bit. It doesn't matter.
We're a nation. We need to make like
T is the tavern.
a little cat. Done. A little cat. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Some basic markers. So the
Yeah,
M is
map.
the merchant stuff. That's where the G is for something else. You don't know where these locations are specifically because you haven't done super asking around. The R will be the temple. You have heard that the temple is up or away from you on the other side of town when they were talking about burning the effigy. And then that river came from the mountains. Underground river, so to speak, that they dug up.
Okay.
It's your basic markers. Don't know where those are, but those will be the easiest places to find. You'll know when you're in the merchant area, because there'll be merchants. You'll know that. That one's obvious.
You'll know.
And the temple, you'll see a giant temple. The others will be if you look for them and explore deeper. So, go. Got a map, chat. Time for some a little more.
So, Mara, where do we need to go gambling?
I don't know.
You want to ask then? You're still in a tavern, right?
You've arrived too.
Who's arrived?
Itriel. Ever now. I do Pokemon music.
Did she explain without me then?
Well, no, I mean, did I say you arrived earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then
Mara's
I'm just
everyone.
re-emphasizing Hytriel is there, having this conversation as Mara laid on the table, and then
Yes.
as they're talking, they just lift their legs and go into crossing as if they're pretending to sit down while they're laying on the table.
Yep.
Yup.
Rain went, Mara, are you okay? Zukurs went, what? No, they're not okay. You were there.
No.
And then Hytriel goes,
Well, I got missed.
so where's the gambling? And then
Hell.
Zukurs went, why are you following us?
True.
Izzy's been rubbing ink off their face.
Now they're
Has a little
baseball
kitty
black.
left. There's some smudge marks on it.
God damn it, I will kill Aro next time.
Who's Aro?
I mean Darian. I mean Darian.
Darian has to
Darian
sleep
was the
too.
one. Was the one to draw my face.
That's fair, but just the heads up, Darian sleeps too, and so you've seen him sleep.
I mean, he can wake up.
He
and
could,
draw
he
my
could.
face.
He could. It's probably just keeping in mind not the first option. Probably not.
It's my only option. It's violence.
Fair enough. All right. So you got told you needed to find gambling hall. Zukurs goes, okay, let's go find gambling, and we will continue from there. I have a map up.
They said he would be in the lower district, but I don't know where that is.
Alright.
Can I just go walk up to a random local label and be like, hey, can I ask you where the lower district is?
In the tavern, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Walk up and say that. He's like, outside the walls.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I guess there is a chunk of it, but yeah, mostly it's outside the walls. But I wouldn't recommend going there. It tends to be a little rough.
Well, sadly, we need to find someone there.
Yeah.
So thank you. Apparently, it's outside the walls.
Thank you, Zukurs.
You're welcome.
As he turns and like has an elbow down and is holding his head and is like, draw me like one of your French girls.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
I remove my "you're welcome" statement.
Dang.
The floor is your guys', so it's up to you.
Well, let's go find the lower city. Get the fuck out of there.
Mara then looks at everyone else.
We'll all follow you, Mara.
You're the captain.
You're the captain, yeah.
Okay. As he gets off the table
Oh yeah, you're still on the table.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Up to the players. You guys gotta figure this part out on your own. This isn't. Okay, there
Yeah.
we go. So, do you which way? So you just picked a direction, started walking.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna start walking this
I
way.
got the directions.
Well, I was going this way. Oh, down.
I follow Mara.
It's lower.
Amara.
So as Zukurtz walks, he just hits wall.
He is the wall.
Well,
No.
it doesn't. It's so the area you're primarily in now seems to have a lot of like the. It seems to be mostly like the homes and the of the not the necessarily the merchants, but like the workers for like because you know they had the stable for your stuff, the things for like this is like the guest entrance area, and a lot of like guard houses and stuff.
Cool. I'm just gonna ask for someone to give me better directions.
Okay, there's several different areas we would call the lower districts, and they're all outside the walls. You have to be more specific. There's
Okay.
several little areas that are on the roads that are part of the town, but outside the walls.
I see.
So they basically tell you all the spots on the map that have like the little clusters of towns outside of the walls. Those are all what they would call lower districts.
Nice.
With the two biggest ones being the one where the G is and the one on the other side where there isn't, and then the one that's next to the river, but that one's mostly ice fishers. That one's
Okay.
probably the most respectable of the lower districts.
Well, I'm going for this one.
Okay.
Are we going back to the tavern? Or no?
You guys playing that out?
You want to go there, Mara? Because we're following you, right?
Don't we have a room there, like, for a bit? Or did we only pay for one night? I think we
I
only
think you only paid for one night.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it free too?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought.
Before he leaves,
I made Darian pay for it.
he's gonna ask, wanna pay for the second night? Is that alright? Yeah.
And
You asking me or your party?
I'm asking the tavern keeper, which
Oh yeah,
is,
we can buy another night.
Pine Crisp.
Yeah, you can buy another night.
Cool. How much?
How much was it last time?
I don't know.
Price. So, well, it'll be 5 silver.
Cool. Here you go. As he as he like takes 1 silver out at a time.
Okay.
Now I go.
Now you go.
And you waddled away.
Waddle, waddle.
So, can I have a perception roll, Zukurtz?
no. Perceive.
And a society roll. And I need society rolls for Mara.
I got a 1.
Oh no.
Mara, you're gonna lead them in completely the
God.
wrong direction. And
None the
Zookers,
wiser.
since you were given some basic directions, that's why I had you roll perception, because they told you some landmarks you'd be looking for. Like, yo, yeah, this building, will, and then turn left there, you know, like that. So that's what your perception was for. Your society is if you guys understand how to navigate cities well. Neither of you did great on that. What was that?
Don't know how to navigate the city.
Well, you guys have been saying you're following Mara, so...
Yeah.
I've asked you guys several times, so Mara's rolls are the ones you're using.
Yeah.
So Zookers, you'll get there, you're just gonna take the long way. The scenic route, as it were. You end up walking through a lot of the residential areas. Seeing some kitties, get a little distracted. Kitties get picked up by their owners.
It's still foggy.
The fog is spreading out, but once you guys get out of like a 300-meter radius, then yeah, probably it won't be as foggy.
Okay.
But Mara turned all the moisture in that area into fog, and there's a lot of moisture.
Alright.
So it just has to spread out and then refreeze.
Yeah.
Mara doesn't affect the temperature. Anywho, Mara, though, you're gonna go the wrong way, and you're gonna end up. You're gonna. You guys are gonna end up about up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Can I?
Eventually.
All right. Can I doubt Mara now, where she knows where she's going?
I mean, that'd be a little convenient, wouldn't it? That when Mara rolls the nat 1, now you're curious.
Well, I believed her last time, so I don't know how long.
Yeah, but the fog isn't that thick, though. Is if that's what you're trying to say, you're curious. It's just now, it's spread out. It's now just a thin mist.
Okay.
So
So
like,
can I use my skill feat of Eyes of the City?
yeah, sure. What does that do?
You can track down targets with the help of locals. You can use diplomacy or society whenever you're trained in. To
Cool.
track down creature settlements, you can chat with locals to follow trail. At DM discretion, there might not be enough people to speak to follow the trail.
Well, there would be if you were the one leading the party.
Yeah,
So-
but now I was like, no, this takes forever.
So, as you guys have journeyed, and you guys are going to get a little lost, so we're going to cut to Zookers, who's taken about as much time to end up at least a gate where they're like, hello. The guards are like, hello, what brings you... Do you need out?
Yeah.
Alright, do you have a... did you guys already... do you have the pass we gave you to get in?
Yes.
Alright, you'll need that or you'll have to pay to get a new one to get back in if you're going to the lower districts.
Okay.
They're like, alright, be safe out there.
I'm cool.
And so when they let you out, the quality of houses is immediately worse. These are definitely not as upkeeped as well as the ones inside the wall. This particular path seems to... The house quality is diminished, but it's not bad. This one seems to be the main path that, like, if you had taken the other path, it would have led you through here. So this particular stretch seems to have a bunch of people that deal in goods, like buying and selling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to get the traders before they get into the thing, or, you know, poach some profits so they can sell in the city. If you roll, yeah, you'll figure that out by just looking around pretty easily. They have a lot of mixed goods. And so you get approached by a few like, hello, have you come from the city to buy something? I got all kinds of good stuff for you. I got all kinds of beans. I got kidney beans. I got chili beans. I got coffee beans. I wouldn't recommend mixing the coffee and chili beans unless it's a little bit of chili. Maybe one bean in your coffee.
No, I'm good, thank you, but I'm looking for a person named Tal-El. Would you know them?
Oh, Tal-El, yeah. They used to be here a lot, trying to get enough money to get into the city or to open up a shop in the city. They had some connections, and it seems that they tended to not be great with money. So they're not here anymore. They're in lower district G. We are lower district M.
Oh, well, thank you.
And they're like, and that's on the other side of the city.
Other side of it. Alright.
That.
I'll tip him like a copper. And
Thank you. Pleasure
I'll go
doing
back
business
to-
with you. I am Martin of Martin's Mysterious Beans. Name in progress.
Mysterious.
I should have been Ben or something. Pretty good.
Ben's Mysterious Beans makes no sense either.
Ben Bazongo bunch of beans.
Oh, it's Martin's Mysterious Beans.
Alright.
MMB.
B for beans.
Alright, back to the group of 4.
And Mara has completely lost track of what he was doing, so he's just like sightseeing.
I'm sure I've noticed by now. So
Yes, you have definitely noticed. Mara has found signs that say leads to the zoo.
I was like, ooh, a zoo. No, I thought it was the local.
There's the signs lead to the zoo.
You can go there, Mara. I'll lead the way next.
Alright, so you can use your feet
Yeah.
to does it just let you use those rolls? Or does it give you a benefit?
How good it is, and you decide what happens. Diplomacy or society? Let's see.
Which one's better? Just take your higher.
My diplomacy roll.
Alright, we'll use your diplomacy roll. So that's kind of what I was having you do under normal circumstances.
So
So
roll 20 then, right? So
just roll the d20 and then you can just add the modifiers. It's just so everyone can see the roll, you know.
yeah.
Mhm.
I rolled in the other place again, and I got 30, but whatever.
$22 is still good. So
Up to the DM's digression.
I know. I'm just trying to think if I can give you a slightly better benefit, because I already do that when you guys are trying to find things. You have to follow the clues under normal circumstances, so I want to see if I can think of a way to give you a slightly better, to tweak that skill. So did you get that from Classic 2E, or was that a skill feat from 2E Core?
Let me check. It is Player Core 2.
Okay, cool. So I guess it'll give you advantage on rolls in regard to this, since it's a skill feat and I already do this as an event. Like, that's how you guys gather information, is I make you follow a string of clues. So I'm going to give you an advantage to that. I already have you guys roll diplomacy and society. One of the advantages, yeah, I already kind of have you do either or on my mood, or whatever's benefit. So give yourself a, I don't actually remember what 2E Core's advantages, but just give yourself +2 to the rolls for now.
Okay.
But 22 is a 24, because like I don't want your skill feat to go to waste.
Okay.
Don't want to overdo it in case something else. We're just misunderstanding. So 20, you get a +2. Yay, better roll.
Yay.
All right.
DM.
So as you're looking around and you start asking people, as Mara's like, oh man, I wonder what cool animals they have at the zoo.
Alright, bye, Amar. Have fun in the zoo. I'm just gonna go to the Tal-El if you don't mind.
No, I go look. Zoo signs.
Okay. I leave Mara.
You don't have to leave yet. And then, so you'll go walk over, ask someone directions. How are you going to phrase the question?
Do I know? Wait, do I know that he's gambling, right? Like he's a gambler.
Yes.
Alright,
Gambling
so I
in
can
a
ask
lower
about
district.
Tal-El, the gambler. He needs some money to give us. Or is it underground?
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know
Means
who
you
that
wanna take,
is, but you want to go to the lower districts. And with a 24 as your roll to benefit this this dialogue, because your question was kind of a bad question,
Yeah.
but
Oh, I didn't know she was in lower district, right?
well, yeah, it's
Oh, I
already
did.
been.
Yeah, I did. Never mind.
You've already been told that. But because you rolled a 24, Hytriel also follows up with a smart question of like, do you know where the districts are? I've been told that they're outside the walls. And they're like, yeah. But you're gonna want to go but I don't know which one. That's where they're gonna. They're like, I know one of them is more has a gambling, like a casino, and like a bunch of other gambling stuff. But I don't gamble, so I don't know which one that is. Sorry.
Okay.
They're like, however, you could ask someone, and then your 24 will go towards. They're gonna give you another person to go ask.
Okay. And I talk to that person to get more clues.
Yeah. So.
In the meantime, I can go play in the zoo or something.
So what is the rest of you? What are you doing, Kindred and Rain? As Mara says, "Look, there's a zoo sign," and then Hytriel just walks and starts talking to somebody.
And Mara's following that suicide.
No, there's signs like, "Oh, do we have zebras?" Or like, "We have reindeer."
They have caribou.
Caribou. Have I seen
think-
caribou?
Yes.
Rain is probably gonna follow
In the
Mara
North Pole.
just to make sure.
You see a sign that says "exotic animals, super rare." They show a
Limit
picture
time
of
only.
they show a picture of a raccoon.
Wow.
I know this. I know this.
So Kindred, which way are you going? BRB on me. Kayu, are you there?
Is he muted again?
They might be asleep.
Yeah. EP.
Hello, can you hear me? I was
There you are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I was talking a long time ago.
We weren't ignoring you.
Good.
Okay, go ahead and recap what you said.
I'm questioning Mara's destination for the zoo, but I'm following Mara. So yeah. Let's see.
All right. So the
Even
party
though I don't want to
forks.
go, I'm just be parroting Mara.
Okay.
Don't touch that. Be careful. Don't touch the raccoon. He might be raped.
You guys haven't got to the zoo yet. You're following signs to the zoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like, I had enough of this.
So Rain and Kindred follow Mara to the zoo.
Mara is the robots.
I'll go pick them up later. I gotta find the zoo first, and I'll pick them up later.
So Hytriel goes off, and after they're like, "Hey," as Hytriel turns to go, "Hey, I found some directions." Everyone's gone.
I know where they went though.
Yes.
Nope.
I didn't expect them to leave so fast though.
Well, I mean, you had a whole conversation or two.
Yeah. But, you
And
know,
then
like,
they didn't
like,
just, and Mara didn't stop. They just kept going.
Yeah.
Yes.
They kept on following Mara. No questions asked.
All right, Zoo Kurtz. We'll hop to you. So the party splits itself again.
Damn.
So by the time, are you gonna walk to the other side of town, or are you gonna try and get a ride? It is snowy, and
Taxi.
Zoo Kurtz, how are you walking in the snow?
Locked.
He's had a realization.
Is he gonna get his joints really cold and not be able to walk?
Oh, Zukurtz is a
The
dwarf.
snow is.
Oh.
The
yeah.
snow's like over 3 feet tall.
Wait, oh.
He can be a mole dwarf.
It is high enough he could mine through it, yes. And hope it doesn't collapse. I think Zukurtz is AFK.
I'm
Fail.
also muted. Struggling is my answer.
Alright. So it's gonna take you 3 times as long to get places. Twice if but you can flag a carriage. They do have special sled carriages to go on top of the snow. That costs
yes.
money.
Sled.
If I see one, I would flag one, yes.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely saw one when you exited, popped out of
Oh,
the
it's
town.
going to the zoo probably too.
Yeah. All right. So they're like it is a copper piece per hour. Their sled. They have a little hourglass as their timer metric.
It's like 3 hours or something to get to the other side of the city, maybe.
Yeah. It is like a couple hours to get across the city. But when the snow's this high, it actually goes a lot quicker. There's not as many people walking around.
What are they pulling it with?
And unless they travel
Very slow.
outside the tavern.
Yeah. That's kind of what crashed, was one of the sleds.
Yeah.
Alright. So, unless you take the path of the tavern, where there's now just everything's ice, a drop off in, because the fog is refreezing, so
Detour.
it's gonna snow again.
On.
And so it'll take you half the time because it is a sled. And to answer your question, it is a mountain goat. Thank you. That is what is pulling these sleds.
Goated.
Horses are nice, but the mountain goats are used to difficult terrain. But just their sleds. When it's not snowing, they use
Oh, you
horses.
need like some kind of dog or something.
It'd be smart,
But it's goat.
but they use goats.
More, it's a local thing, I guess, probably.
Yep.
Or a little more common.
They are right
Alright,
next to a mountain.
So, I guess Mara's in the zoo now. Or if you wanna.
So, Zukurtz, you have taken the sled. It'll cost you 2 copper. Get to from point A. As you're sledding, they take you to the edge of the lower gambling district. Oh, you make it. You're the first one there. Woo!
Yeah.
And while you were sledding, it was the nicest uppies you've ever had.
That's up.
Yeah.
Because basically you were buried in the snow, and the person was a burly or half orc, just grabbed your pickaxe and picked you up and just set you on the sled.
Just like a movie, but that's in the snow.
They're not quite as, they're only like in the 6 to 6.5 foot range, but like just the fact that they just grabbed your pickaxe and just went out of the snow.
A plume of snow came up.
They're like, one of our dwarf friends. Do you need a lift?
He arrived, good sir.
Yeah. He's like, this is the time of year that I do know that that you guys need a little extra help, and I am here to help my my fellow non-humans.
My fellow city dwellers or something. I don't know.
He's a dwarf or an orc. He tells you as you guys ride that he usually waits for the snows and keeps an eye out for like the halflings, the gnomes, and the dwarves to pull them out of the snow if they need help.
Revenue.
So, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Sometimes Discord's weird because I'm with the whole push to talk.
Make sure
So
no one's muted again.
But So you make it to the district. They're like, okay, this is as far as I can take you. To get to the gambling district, they're like, they usually take you to one of the gates, and then you'll have to walk on the outside to get there. Because there's not a direct exit to the gambling district. At least not an official one.
Okay.
He's like, but I can tell you where the other one is if you give me a little extra copper.
Sure.
Alright. He's like, it's just an extra 2 copper. He's like, in the merchant area, they've opened up a secret door, like an underground tunnel through to link to the casino, so that the capitalism profits can continuously flow between the two.
Nice.
Like, yeah, just let them know that when you get there, it'll be, and they basically tell you it's in the Alright, I had a name, and the only name that keeps popping back up is Darian. I'm like, that's not what I named it. I didn't name it Darian. So we'll just say it's Walton's Walton's shop, and if you go into Walton's shop and tell them that you're after the golden goose, they'll let you in the back.
Oh, okay.
And when they do, they lead you to the back, where you get patted down as someone does a quick detect magic spell on you, and then they open the trapdoor and say, go have some fun.
Alright, so do they take all my weapons?
No.
Okay. That was more so I'm not cheating sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is one of those that the region is kind of harsh, so they're like, that could just be for defending yourself against the snow.
Fair.
So this would be a little harsher if it's like in a more temperate climate. They're like, but it's, cave-ins happen, and they're like, everybody has a weapon over there, so good luck if you pick a fight.
All of it.
Yeah, they're just making sure you're not concealing, like, to cheat or have, like, extra explodies on you, or you're, like, a guard.
Extra explodies.
That's what they're looking for, really.
Fireball scroll.
Yeah, basically. So, you take a tunnel. The tunnel has, like, a few, enchanted things for light spells that lead to the other side. Adventures at the Zoo with Mara, Part 2.
Very concerned.
If this goes well, it should cure Morrow the madness that he's under.
Yay! I hope so.
Alright, so you get
He
to...
just needs to find some sense of balance.
So, when you get to the gate that leads to the zoo, they're like, are you here for the zoo? It's a little snowy.
Yes.
The zoo's been in basically a glass dome, and so the snow and stuff is now iglooed.
It's like a little snow globe.
Yes. So, they're like, alright, a day pass is 5 copper. Or, if you do a family pass, you get,
Kicked out.
yeah, you got kicked out. Welcome back.
Okay.
How much is family?
It is, a silver and, a silver and 5 copper.
Uh,
And that gets 4 people in. Unfortunately, you have 3 people.
oh well. Give me one.
Do we have to have 4 people present?
It'll be the same price if you buy. Well, like the family pass also gives you a gets you access to 1 free snack.
Wow.
Like you could get a family popcorn or and a family set of drinks.
If only Hytriel were here.
You can get it with 3 people.
Oh my god.
Nah.
I'm backing you up though, right? So I'll come back soon.
Raina's gonna buy the family pass.
Okay.
After I find
Okay.
directions, we'll find you guys, I'm pretty sure. So
Animal Crossing for our
And you said it was 10 silver?
1 silver and 5 copper.
Oh man.
You're paying for 3 people, and we get something. We got some food.
Yes. Where is the
BRB.
I'm just gonna look up a
What was the question? I'm sorry, I spaced out.
I can't math right now. I'm going to
A silver's 10 copper.
right. But I'm just gonna I was gonna use the calculator.
The what?
I was gonna
A
use
calculator.
a calculator
Oh, okay.
to let's see, it was 10 silver and 5 copper.
1 silver, 5 copper.
Okay.
Basically 15 copper.
I don't know what the fuck
Yep.
is this. This is a terrible calculator.
Just do
Is it a
manually, man.
calculator that gives you the wrong answers every time?
It
So
didn't even
it's
give me an answer.
so it's Chat GPT.
True.
Can you please convert? Oh my god. Okay, apparently I'm gonna have to do math. So it's 49. So, let me see.
Well, in the meantime, what am I doing?
You guys.
I'm confused where the math problem's coming in with this.
Yeah, me too.
Because you have to do the convert the gold to.
Oh, so you're giving them a gold piece?
Well, to split, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So they give you
So it's 2 gold.
9
then
gold
I'd have-
pieces.
9
Or not
gold
9 gold
pieces?
pieces. They give you
Oh,
what?
great.
You, no, they give you 9 silver pieces. They give you 9 silver pieces. Because they took, or they give you 8 silver pieces, and 5 copper. Because it was 1 silver and then 5 copper.
Okay.
So you got
Silver,
8 silver
5 copper.
silver back.
Sorry.
Well, you didn't tell me how much you were giving me, so I'm like, what are you mathing? I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, I don't know either.
He's just sort of like, I'm using a calculator. And I was like, for what? I'm the one that's doing the math.
Let's see.
Anyway, welcome to the zoo.
Yay!
So with your gold pass, you got a little hat that has their little animal logo on it, and it's the raccoon, because
Yes.
that's the exotic animal.
Wow.
Mr. Pickles.
Just Mr. Pickles.
Oh my god.
God. Imagine it's actually Mr. Pickles there.
that does beg one quick question. Who has all the Mr. Pickles merchandise that you guys collected on your last adventure?
Wait, Middle Pickle merchandise?
Well, they called it all that, but they have like 4 plushies, a couple carvings. You guys got a lot of raccoon stuff.
Oh, definitely not me.
So it's just in Talon's shop.
Yeah.
It's just like a little shrine to Mr. Pickles. And a
Mr.
little chair where Mr. Pickles sits.
Seems good.
Okay, perfect. So when you guys go in, they tell you about they hand you, they're like, your pass will give you one meal, basically a snack, in the park, and by park I mean zoo, and have fun. They're like, make sure to check out the raccoon. We got that from another island.
Wow.
It can't be any better than Mr. Pickles.
Actually, Mr. Pickle over there.
Who is Mr. Pickles?
You don't know about? Oh yeah. He was Talon's spiritual buddy. He's a raccoon. I used to feed him.
And who is Talon again?
He used to be the old ship captain,
That's right.
but he gave the job to me.
Where do you, I think you're the second in command.
What?
Were you not?
I'm the captain.
Yeah, you were second in command.
No, they were the navigator.
Oh.
Oh, you mean of when during the Talon years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how they became the captain.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they got it because they're second command. Alright.
He still thought of himself as a navigator.
Alright.
So anyway, there's signs. You walk by the food court. You smell what smells to be caramelized popcorn being cooked,
And
Caramelized popcorn.
and hot cocoa.
and he says town facts.
Talent packs.
Oh my god.
And then he skips and smells the delicious popcorn, right?
Yeah.
Caramelized popcorn.
Caramel popcorn.
Didn't we just eat breakfast?
Just a snack. You have room for that, right?
Can't you eat more? I can always save it for later, I suppose.
It's been a
Do you
few hours.
have
since
a
we ate,
secret
right?
compartment?
It has been like an hour or two because this town
I mean-
isn't small. You've been walking.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot to say, the gold is stored like in their body. Like they just kind of like, shake it out.
Perfect.
Do you have a secret compartment where we can stuff the candies, the snacks?
Yes.
Yes.
Raina's like, what have I gotten myself into?
Because he's the only person that needs food. Unless
Oh,
Izzy
yeah.
wants food too. He's just gonna go up, redeem his coupon for the snack, and then stuff it inside of Rain.
So now Rain has a bunch of freshly made, sticky, melty caramel popcorn.
Oh, I was muted. I assume it's in a bag though, because if it's not, Rain will not put it in.
Well, it's on top, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna get
It's
shipped
in a
around.
bucket actually.
Mm.
You could ask. to get
Is
a
there
cover.
a lid for this?
They give you another bucket.
What the?
Wow, very nice of them.
You put the bucket on top of the other bucket.
Then Rain just like puts it.
Maybe like a capsule.
I guess where would it go though? I guess it's in their stomach. I don't know. That would probably be.
So does Rain just like tip their helmet back and drop it in?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Just click, the fire dims, drops it through. Fire grows, click helmet. It's a question, not a statement.
I don't. I guess. But that's also how they eat. So
They don't eat, do they?
consume food. Say it again.
Do they even eat?
They can eat, but they don't taste it. They don't get anything from it.
And
Except for the hot cocoa, where they had an existential crisis.
That's true. By
the
the spirit of Christmas is expanding your horizons. I guess if your body's got how would you do maintenance?
I mean, they probably just kind of like be able to open themselves up.
Yeah, so that would be how they could do it, is your maintenance hatch.
Yeah.
Well, to put in there.
A secret tool we'll use for later.
Compartment.
Surprised Mara didn't put a dagger in there that says emergency dagger.
I mean, they could. You could sneak one in.
That is true.
And when he's off this island, maybe, but not while on this island.
Get some extra oily popcorn.
So, off inside of the zoo.
Wait, did Mara get hot cocoa?
No.
Oh yeah, you also get access to free cocoa.
Raina's gonna go grab
Is
that.
it? Can I use the same voucher though?
Yeah,
Okay.
it has 2 hole punches in it.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. What a
how many hole punches do we get?
Six.
No, just 1 each. So like,
Oh.
basically, when you go for your cocoa, they'll give you a pack of 4.
Oh, that's
And so
really
you got like a
4.
jumbo box of popcorn.
Ah.
And it fits inside his maintenance area. Yep, nice.
Not small.
But he's holding the hot chocolate though.
Yeah, so you have a little
Like-
cup holder with 4 of them.
Wow.
Rain is
Up
not
over
putting
again?
that.
No, he's gonna
The Rain is.
be drinking them.
Mara's gonna be like, oh, you have the option for hot cocoa or a mocha latte.
The hot cocoa wins.
Okay, thought I'd let you know that you smell lattes for the first time.
You don't know what that is. They know old reliable hot cocoa.
True. All right, so Mara starts powering their 4 different hot cocos. And the first signs point in 2 directions in this sphere. You can head left and head to the snowcat direction, the
Snowcat.
leopards and stuff.
Snowcat.
Which reminds me, I forgot to make one of the Winter Force people a snow leopard.
Well, can change it.
I could. We'll get to that later, though. The other option, I blinked for a second, is penguins.
Snowcat.
Anyway.
Decisions.
Snowcat.
Mara just starts walking to the the feline section.
Feline section. Okay.
how it is going to see cats without zoo cards. Wow.
Well,
there's
if you
a-
would have followed me.
I left first.
Well, you left at the same time. Me and Kurtz are like just find the way.
I'm
We
sure
gotta-
you'll find out about the cats, that there's a zoo. As you're walking to the snow leopards, you see a little section that has some merchandise for little snow globes with little snow cats in it, and a little winter hat that has little cat ears.
Oh my god. Which one will Zukurt's like best? Snow globe or cat ears?
Get them both. Go look at them both.
No,
No.
only gets one.
Okay.
Trail's not there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's
I-
gonna be getting the snow globe thing.
Okay. Well, they come in 3 times. There's a Siberian, little house cat. There's the snow leopards, and then there's the one with I forgot the name. I guess the actual snow cat. Alaskan snow cat is all it.
What is that?
Artificially bred cat.
I have never heard of that before.
What I'm reading.
Oh my goodness.
Back from Inaries.
Little babies.
What? How's it spelled?
Alaskan.
ALASKAN.
Just snow cat.
Snow
Why
cat.
does it... I love there's a conservation thing that uses an AI image instead of having a
Cat.
yeah.
I'll get the Alaskan snow cat because that looks most like cat.
Is that the Fisher cat? The really grumpy looking one? Or is that or no, it's the palace cat that I'm thinking of, I think.
Yeah. Anywho, so those are the 3. 2 house cats and a snow leopard.
I'll get the Alaskan snow cat.
Alright.
How much?
So for the snow globes, since this is a zoo theme park, this is how they get you on the merch. The snow globe is 5 copper.
Done. Snow globe 4.
Oh.
Okay. So you go, and when you get to the display, you see they have the 3 different types of kitties in there. Meow, meow, purr. They are separated so that, the snow leopard doesn't kill them.
So cute.
They are contained in an area that simulates their environment and is fairly large. There are like 2 or 3 or 2 to 6 of each of them, so that they at least have some other people there or other critters there. And as you go along the display, they give you some snow facts.
Snow facts. Like town facts, but for snow. Mara stops and reads one.
So the Alaskan snow cat, they just tell you it was recently discovered.
Alaskan bullworm.
Yes, it's rumored to be related to the Alaskan bullworm.
So this means that Alaska canonically exists in this world. Somewhere out there.
Some Alaska. Who knows what that really means? When you read about the snow leopards, it says that their fur on their belly can be almost 12 centimeters long.
So fluffy. Cat facts. Snow facts.
Changing one of the cats, it's horse cat.
Oh my gosh.
Still a house cat though.
Instead of the Alaskan.
No, I had a different one, but I couldn't remember.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Your trivia fact for that is that it was rumored to have been a cat of good fortune for vicious sailors that helped that went out and conquered Frontierland.
Can I change the cat that I bought? Or the snow globe that I bought?
You're getting the Norwegian forest cat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we need one of those?
Huh?
Rain asks Mara, do we need one of those for our ship?
Snow globe for Zukurts.
Oh, I meant the cat.
Because the cat's plaque says that legend says that it was brought on the ship of warriors that went out to conquer Frontierland as good fortune. So Rain asked Mar if they needed one of the cats for the...
No, we already have enough with Snowball and what's the other cat's name?
How many cats do?
Oh, you don't want more cats?
Kurtz has collected a few
Spots.
cats. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many cats do you have?
But I'm not owning the cats. Zukurts does.
How many are there?
2. No more.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum. Right. This one's... They have an interactive area where you can play with some of the house cats, and they have a few others here, including Maycoons and Siberian kitties. So they have little laser lights. They have the little dangly thing, like the little fake mouse to play with, and there's a supervisor watching you guys.
We should bring him here.
Yes. Raina's gonna sit down in the little area.
As you play with the kitties. Alright, so we'll checkpoint you guys. I don't know if Kayu can be heard or not, or if they're still BRB.
I'm here.
Okay, what do you do
I'm
with the
here,
kitties?
I'm here. I was just looking for Mauro doesn't kidnap any cat, so
Fair.
I'm looking for them too. Maybe I'm betting on cats.
Okay.
Why would I kidnap a cat?
No, you don't.
Kidnap.
Well, she asked, or he asked why. Okay, well,
Because kidnap is bad.
fair.
C is fair.
So, we'll hop over to Hytriel. On your
Gotta find out where
quest
to
to
go yet.
ask directions.
You already made me ask though.
Huh? I know.
You already made me
Well,
ask.
your skill lets you do a chain of people. Pow, pow, pow,
Mhm.
pow. So the next
Alright.
person that they send you to is named Ted.
Okay.
And Ted is short for Tedarinth, but they just go by Ted, and they tell you this. They're like, yeah, the gambling is in one of the lower districts that doesn't have one of the main gates down, I guess towards the bottom of the city. And then they give you, but they tell you that to leave officially you need the pass that you have to God in, otherwise you have to buy a new one.
Do I have to pass with me?
Oh, Zukurtz has the pass with him.
Okay. I asked if they've seen a dwarf that's walking in the 3 feet snow. I guess to find him.
No, there's lots of dwarves walking in the.
Can I
Dwarves that live
describe what
here.
Kurtz look like?
Hmm?
Can I describe what Kurtz look like to them?
Yeah, they're like, well, we'll let you. I haven't seen anyone that meets that description.
Okay. So they're not in this direction then. Okay.
No,
We
Zukurtz
have
went
to
the
pass
other
this
way.
area.
Remember?
Yeah. I guess I'll go to the zoo first and tell them that I know the general direction to what's his name again?
Tal-El.
Tal-El, yeah.
So who are you going to?
To the zoo to find
Okay.
everyone. But I know they were there.
When you get to the zoo, they're like, "You gonna buy a ticket? 5 copper to get in."
Mm, do I see
No,
anybody from outside? No.
close. You're playing with kitties.
I convince the person that I've been with someone else that went past.
They're like, "Do you have the stamp on your hand?"
No, they they probably bought me a ticket too, to go
Well,
inside.
do you
with
have the
them.
ticket?
I didn't go with them inside.
Well, then
they
I can't
probably
let you in.
Dang.
And the extra ticket is going to Zukurtz.
Yeah, fair enough. All right then. I guess I'll have to just go away. Let's go. Let's leave. I'm leaving. I'm not interested in zoo.
Okay. Then we will hop over to Zukurtz, who has made it to open the door and has entered into boop 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 a little shack. You can see the casino across the street.
I'm sure that Kurtz went the right direction eventually. We'll meet up eventually.
I was muted again. I've I've got a question like over the table because I'm sure Zukriz would remember, but I completely forgot. Do we know what race this Talon is? Tal-El?
No,
No. Okay.
No.
Well,
she never gave a race.
Said
that's
you would.
great.
I think she said you would know who he is when you see him. I think she said.
Can't be human
Okay.
then, right? Surely.
So yeah, I'll go to the little shack.
Okay. Well, you popped out of this tunnel into the shack.
Okay.
Yeah, and the casino's across the street. But there is some people at the shack. They're like, see, you must have come for gambling. Well, I can exchange your coins for a lower cost than they do at the casino to tokens. Eh?
No.
All right, it's a 30% discount.
I'm good. But thank you.
You're like, all right, help yourself. Enjoy, have fun at the lower district G. Then he stops paying attention and dismisses you.
Not a customer. Dismissed.
It totally sounds like a scam.
I know, right?
You know,
Imagine.
right? Okay.
When you step outside, you see that there is all kinds of betting going on the streets. They have set up like little trash cans on the top of the snow. Even though it is actually still storming outside. I do want to stress it's been storming this whole time. That they're still out there bundled up playing dice games, just trying to unstick their things up, you know, some of the games they can't play because they can't see, so there's no cards, but they're doing dice games. They're arguing over that.
Does some of the loaded dice get stuck?
Yes. And in front of you is a huge casino. There do seem to be smaller stalls that have like little rooms in the back with card games and stuff. There's the odor of urine, feces, and alcohol permeating the place.
Oh.
Sounds great.
Reminds you, if you knew him, it would remind you of Mr. Pierce.
Wow.
And probably not.
No, she just smelled like trash.
That's what this place smells like.
Well, I would go in the big casino.
Okay. You go into the casino. It is, like a casino. Lots of people, lots of stuff. People are sitting at rudimentary slot machines, like the old-fashioned crank, pull the thing, and the gears spin and stop. There's some card games going on in here. There's a giant fire in the middle of the place with like some pipe that like pulls out the smoke, and so like it's a bonfire that has like a fireplace chute chimney that goes up.
Okay. The first place I'm probably going is to the bonfire.
Okay.
Because I walked in the snow for a couple.
Yeah. Can I have a Constitution save, please?
Sure.
Wait, what happened?
Fort?
Yeah. Fort. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. You were just very cold, but you take no damage. Your winter coat managed to insulate you for a large chunk of the time. Your face is probably the cold part.
Nice. Is there anyone next to the bonfire?
There are a lot of people that have been outside gambling, got some money to come into the casino. Also, when you walked in, they were like, you're free to use the fire for 5 minutes before you have to put down some money to get some tokens.
Okay.
They're like, we are not a charity. However, if you die, you can't spend money here, so you got 5 minutes. So some people that were outside made some money to come in to warm up at the fire, and you see him visibly throwing somebody out that's been staying keeps coming in and not losing their money, or people that are coming in not spending money, just using the bonfire.
I see.
But there's a few other people that are just at the fire. They're like counting their winnings or something like that. And one such person, as is sitting there, has a majestic billowy cape. The rest of their clothes look pretty bad, but they have a majestic cape on them. And on the back of the cape has in stitched gold letters. This is a royal blue cape, by the way. TE on it. T
my
dash E.
Okay. I think that's the guy.
I have a hunch.
Can I now know their race?
Yes. So this person seems to be a they called him. Hold on. It's a mixed ancestry. Just give me a second. I just gotta get the name right.
That's okay.
The name changes. I just don't have him down as well. Okay. So, he's what you can probably guess is a Nephilim. You're not really sure exactly, like, you can tell he's Nephilim. He's got glowy gold eyes, and yeah, so he has glowy gold eyes and what appears to be had to check something in the book. All right, so he has glowy gold eyes and what appears to be some markings on his face that are also etched in gold. He has like a bronze skin color. And Zukurs, do you do anything with music?
With music? No.
Yes. Okay. You wouldn't probably. Then you might recognize them, but not well. They kind of, sort of look like musical notes.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of. He seems, while he's sitting there hunched over with his relatively shabby like shirt, pants, they just look old. The cape is immaculate. He's got like, fingerless gloves, but he's got like, some rings on them, like some solid gold and silver rings. And it looks like he's counting a stack of chips or tokens.
I'll go over to him and be like, dang, you seem to have won a lot there.
As you approach and speak to him, he turns to, his eyes glow a brighter color, and he's like, "Who are you and what do you want?" As he pulls the chips closer to him.
My name is Zoo Kurtz, and a conversation.
He squints at you, and he's like, "I am not afraid to gut a dwarf if you get shady with me." And as he says this, he pulls out what looks to be a very old chipped dagger that has some blood stains on it.
The contrast.
He doesn't keep his weapons very good.
You should definitely clean that, but
It does its job well enough. Now, what can I do for you?
Not much. I'm just like new into town and was trying to find people to talk to, but jeez.
He's like, well, do you have any money?
I have some, yes.
He's like, excellent, then I will help you with this town. He quickly puts his dagger away, scoops up his coins. He's like, attendant, come here. I would like to get some new tokens. My friend here would like to get in on the games. And the guy walks over and he kind of side-eyes Tal-El, and then it's like, okay, how many would you like to convert? We only trade in silver or higher. Silver chips are red tokens, and gold chips are green tokens. If you have anything above gold, that is a black chip.
Can I get... I have basically 2 green, and I have 3 gold that I wanted to convert, but 1, like, 10 reds.
So you want to turn one of your golds to 10 reds?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good enough. So they take your gold and hand you a stack of 10 red chips. And as you're going to reach it, Tal-El's going to swipe them out of the hand and be like, come on, let me help spend with you. You can roll a reflex save.
No.
He beats you to it, barely. And but you managed to collide your hand into his to make the chips fall.
Okay. So I'll grab the chips that fall and be like, can I have my own money, please? And thank you.
So you're shorter, you'll get to them quicker. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to show you and help you out with this. Come on. After you pick up the chips, he scoots you along. You know, I'm Tal-El. It is a pleasure to meet you. What is your name?
I said Zukurts already, but it's fine.
Well, Zukurts, is a pleasure to meet you. I think we'll start off with the slots. You can't go wrong with a quick slot game. He walks you over. He's like, this is my favorite machine. He slaps it on the top.
Nice. Okay, I'll sit at it.
So do you put a token in?
Yeah, I'll put a red.
Put a red. Oh, how many red do you have?
Well, it's 10. I have 2.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I flipped the colors when I answered. Yeah, the red. So you put in one of the silver chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are also the tokens. Okay. And do you pull the lever?
Yes.
Okay. So here's how we're gonna do slots, baby. So it's a slot machine with 333. I need you to roll 3 different. Let's see. I'll give you a 25. Well, it's not exactly, but you're gonna roll 3d4s. If you match 3 of them, it's a jackpot. Especially if you get you get a payback. And if you get 2 of them correct, you do still get a payout.
Damn.
Yeah. So, ding, 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 ding. So when you got 2 of them, it gives you, you get 5 red chips drop out.
Nice. Let me just grab a notepad to keep track of.
Right.
All the money.
Two.
I lost 1, gained 5 back.
Yep. If you get 2 1s though, if you get 3 1s, you win nothing several times, of course. Not 1s. If you lose, you get nothing back.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, is he like sitting next to me or he's just like standing awkwardly?
So about that. So when it drops the 5 coins, can you what's your passive perception?
There
Is
would
the
just
number
be
is
the
it flat?
number there, so it would be 16.
Okay. So yeah, you see that he starts to reach to try and take one of your chips that you won.
Okay, we'll try and swat his hand and be like, again, can I keep my money, please?
Oh, I was just grabbing it for you. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I just like keeping track of my own money, but thank you.
So that should tell you how he's standing over you.
Yeah, imagine leaning over.
Inaries,
What's up?
it's already 10 p.m. It starts to be.
Okay. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for playing.
Thank you for DMing.
Of course, of course. See,
See you
maybe
the
not.
next day.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So you're gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, actually, that's pretty good.
Unfortunately, I did forget to say 2 1s isn't a vic. Or no, never mind. You got 2 1s. You did it. Three 1s. I was about to say is snake eyes.
Okay.
So you don't win on 3 1s either. But 2 1s. 2 1s is not a loss. Ooh, ooh. Get 1 red back. Punk. You break
Hey,
even.
money back.
I got you.
1s are the only special rules. I just wanted to specify that. Basically, snake eyes.
So yeah, I'll grab it and put it back.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh. He's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You got it this time. You got it this time.
Well, it's in order. Very Christmas themed numbers here.
Oh my god.
Got another 5 gold, red chips. Do the casino levels.
You can gamble for hours on end.
Well, yeah.
Eventually, we'll get to him when he's like rich.
Got 5 more. Let's go.
Wow, and there because we're gonna be promoting gambling to all your viewers.
You're on anyway, right?
Oh!
Oh my god! Pretty good.
So as you hit
Yeah.
the jackpot, it drops not 10 red chips, but 10 green chips.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Just to get on Tal-El's good side, I'll give him one.
Okay, so you give him a green chip?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your passive perception again?
16.
Okay. But you gave him a green chip. Excellent, excellent. He's like, good job! Way to go! Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. You were so kind. You were just great. You know, we should try cards. You got some good winnings. You can get so much more money out of cards. I have a teller. Don't tell us anyone, but I got an in, and you know, if you just cut them a little, they'll let you win more hands than you lose. Just gotta give them a little cut of the profits. Yeah, you want in on this action?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right, so they take you to a blackjack table.
I can't stop winning.
Yeah. So when Tal-El takes you to them, the dealer, they make eye contact, they do a quick wink, There's a slight nod, and they're like, all right, so buy-ins at this table are, to buy in, you need to put in a green chip. This is the green chips only table.
Okay. Sure. I'll put in a green chip.
All right, excellent. So we're all starting with 1. All right, deal the cards. Okay, so we're gonna make this weird, do it with dice numbers, with we're basically doing 21. So how you're gonna do this is you're gonna roll a d20. Actually, you're gonna start off by rolling 2 d20s. Or not d20s, 2 d10s. I'm sorry. We'll keep those rolls. I think I was right with the d20. Sorry. Either way, we'll take your d20. So you basically have a 20 in the cards. The goal is to get as close to 20 as possible. If you go over 20, you lose automatically. You can ask to have another die roll. That's how we're going to simulate the cards being dealt.
Okay, if I start, so we're starting with the one where I rolled 2 d20s, right?
Because I think we're
starting
doing
with 20, so I end.
Shouldn't it be
All right.
2 d10s?
What?
Shouldn't it be 2 d10s?
No,
Okay.
because you can get because I think an ace is 1 or
11.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
1 or 11. So there needs to be a roll that can be higher than 10.
Okay.
Because I had the same thing. That's why I mentioned the 2 d10s, and I was like, wait, there's not. I guess there is a d12 we could roll.
2 d11s.
I don't think there
Technically, yeah, 12 would be the best because, like, it would.
could roll
Like,
a
11
d11.
and 12 should be, like, Jack and Queen.
Yeah. So we'll do 2 d12s from here on out. Because Jack and Queen. Right. All right. So you got a 20.
Yeah, I'm passing because I don't need to bust right now.
Yeah, it's fair. All right. So.
Oh. Oh my god!
What the heck?
That's actually good in 21. Or in blackjack. Getting like ones. You're like, oh good, I can inch my way somewhere.
Well, ones are aces though.
Yeah, I know.
So,
So that's 22.
Those are all
So
for
yeah,
different people.
oh, it's other people on the table? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure this would have been easier to just open up blackjack, real blackjack.
All right. Okay, so two people had 20s, and since you paid off the teller when he wasn't looking, your Tal-El nudges you before the game ends and says, "Hey, ask for a card."
Okay, sure, I'll do it.
They flip you an ace.
Nice.
So you got 21. Oh, we have a winner! Woo! And so you win the pot. So there were So you got 6. Because this was the starting hand, so you got 6 of the green chips. Yeah. Plus your own back, so you made a 5-chip profit. Like, all right, second hand. This is a 2 green chip buy-in.
Sure, I go for it.
So they set down their 2 green chips. Ooh, ooh. Go. Go ahead and roll 2d12.
Right. So that'd be a 20, right?
Good. 21. Could be a 21.
Okay.
Yeah, gambling's bad, chat. Don't do this. Or wait, no, that's 20. You were right. I'm sorry, I miscounted.
Yeah, like, am I doing math wrong or something?
No, I misread the 9.
Look, 10.
Okay. So, Tal-El nudges you again. Is like, hey, I think you can get that 21 if you just ask for another card. I think you got the good luck on your side.
Sure, I'll go for it.
Gives you another ace.
Oh.
Damn.
So they're like, all right, the people who won 21 get a split. We have because you and someone else won. Have 21. They're like, all right, so we have 2 21s. There'll be one more hand, no calling. So you can use that roll.
Okay.
And so you got the 21 and they got the 16. They go, I got 16, you go 21, and it looks like you won this hand too. Woo! You got, what was it, 6 you got last time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got 12 green chips. Ooh. They're like, all right, this one is a double round, so it's a 4-chip buy-in.
Let's go for it.
All
We're getting more and more. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who's going to adventures when you just gamble?
Go ahead and roll your 2d12.
Oh, right. I'll hit.
You what it?
You'll hit?
Yeah, I'll hit.
Oh, you hit. I thought you said you were upping it. So I'm like, oh, we're putting more chips in?
No.
You can only bet in increments of 4 on this hand.
Oh, shit. Oh. Well, your good luck streak needs to run out at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's bust.
So as you bust, you hear a collective groan from the table as it seems like everyone's gone bust. And they're like, oh, it seems everyone's gone over 21. You know what would make this work better? Double or nothing.
Oh my god.
We can, without losing the pots, if you double your bets, you can keep rolling and get all the winnings.
Sure, let's go for it.
All right. So, go ahead and roll.
If I want one more, just roll another d12.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's bust.
Isn't that 20?
Isn't
Yeah, I thought that was 20.
20? Oh, yeah, that is 20. Sorry.
It's okay.
Unless you count the 1 as an 11.
No, I was counting it as 1.
Making me judge my own,
No, it was me. I'm mathing lots of numbers at once.
Doing the
Understandable.
DM numbers.
All right. All right. There were 2 other hands of 21. Is well, your buddy tells you to ask for another card.
No.
Oh, if there's 2 other hands of 21.
Well,
that
you're not
means-
supposed to know that. That was out of character. I said that before.
Oh, okay.
I actually accidentally said something aloud I shouldn't have. So your friend tells you to ask for another card.
I shall, because he's always led me to victory.
Right. So they give you an ace.
Let's go.
So now there's 3 people tied for 21. So, one more hand. Winner takes all.
I thought it should be split, but alright.
They do ties with a 1 hand, no hits.
Okay. Wow, 21.
You're gonna actually take the yeah, so one of them had a 21 with the wait, I think they had the final ace. Yeah, never mind. So that can't be so that'll be... Anyway, someone else won with a 20. They had a jack. They got blackjack. So you've lost 8 green chips.
Well, your luck streak needs to end sometimes. Yeah, I'll get off the table.
Oh, that is too bad. Too bad.
I'll shake Tal-El's hand and be like, it was nice meeting you, man. I gotta go back see my crew.
I see. Well, it has been a pleasure. When you were scooping up your chips, he tried to grab a couple more. he didn't. So we'll see that definitely. I assume you just slap his hand again.
Yeah.
All right. He's like, "Oh, I was just trying to help you, man. I was just trying to help. I forgot you don't like other people touching. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great time. If you ever come back, I would love to help you."
Sounds great, man. Thank you.
All right.
So y'all go cash in. How much do I actually cash in?
All right. So were you keeping track at all?
Yeah, I finished with 18 green and 21 red, so 18 gold, 21 silver.
All right. You're missing about 3 of those gold.
Okay.
He got successfully on you once. But you did it. You made it to the casino. And with a profit.
Gambling.
Oh,
Hell
Gamble.
yeah.
I was very generous. He was cheating.
But we got profit still.
Uh-huh. And the slot machines, I was being generous. That should have really been like a 1 in 8. Or higher. Alright, so back to our zoo adventure. Back to our wholesomeness. So the outside of the cat expenditure, when you finally decide to stop playing with them, leads you to the bird expenditure, where you have a bunch of Arctic birds. Or not birds, that's at the other end of the loop. So you went from birds to bears. So there's some winter owlbears there. Some bears, polar bears. Your little crystal resonates a little bit with the winter bears. Oh, rain of the winter force.
Oh, so that's what a polar bear looks like.
Back to that. Alright. BRB.
Yeah.
See it now. So, there's some bear facts there on their little placards if you want to look at them.
Yes.
So it says baby cubs of polar bears are 30 centimeters long and weigh around half a kilogram. The same size as a guinea pig. About.
Small.
Read any of the other placards?
I guess so. What other bears are there?
There's the owlbear.
Oh yeah. I forgot they existed.
It says very dangerous. Do not feed.
Do not feed. Yeah.
The next enclosure will have like ermines and foxes and stuff like that. Uh-huh. There's even like a snowboarding area for winter hedgehogs. So what are you doing, Hytriel, while they're on their Zur excursion until Mara gets back?
We're gonna look for Kurtz. That's what I was doing last time. Before.
Okay. But you're not going to find him.
Really?
No.
Okay. Like didn't ask around to find out when I was looking down here.
Well, I guess give me a perception roll.
Alright. Let's see. Well, perception is kind of bad nowadays, actually. Well, it's better than... Well, not bad, but like... worse than some other ones. 27.
Okay. So, you got a 60% and a decent perception. So, can you give me a D4 roll, please?
Sure. I can still use the city skill fee, right?
Yeah.
As in the city. Alright.
So, well, that's not going to help because he's not from here, so that's just genuinely not going to help you.
Still ask for people that they don't know. It's like, have they seen them? It's
Yeah,
like,
but like that'd be like walking down to like New York City and being like, "Hey, do you know this tourist named Deborah?"
and then you would describe how they look, right?
And they'd be like, "No, I haven't seen some random person from Michigan here in New York. What are you talking about? You're not gonna track them down that way."
All right, fair enough.
However, due to those roles, I'll give it to you. As you decide to flag down one of the people, the sled taxis. It just so happens to be the orc that picked up Zukurtz. They're currently have a goblin with them, and they're like, "Well, I'm a little busy. I'm a little full. Did you need something urgent?"
I can just talk about if you carried up some kind of dwarf around here that looks like in the description.
And they haven't. Zukurtz has a shield that says BB on it. Probably the most iconic thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I sent them to the took them to the lower district's G.
Okay.
All right.
Over there then. Because and I would know the lower district probably from the first, or going the first time, our first goal to go collect the money.
Yeah, but they told you, he told you specifically where it was. That's what Zukurtz is. So
that means he definitely went over to
yeah.
First.
He's like, but I left him off at the merchant district is where I last saw him. And he gives you a bit of a wink and then rides off. That's where that M is the merchant district.
Okay.
So by the time you get there, Zukurtz can be on their way back because that tunnel's a lot shorter than walking across town in the snow.
So you go past me?
Huh?
So you go past me then, or is it just like making a long snow trail through the snow?
I mean, you guys can bump into each other. I don't care. Mara, back to our zoo adventure. You went to the bear exhibit. It has an owl bears and polar bears. And the bear fact you got was polar bear cubs are 30 centimeters long, or they're about the size of a guinea pig. I've already closed the page, so I don't have the full, but they're about 30 centimeters long and not very heavy when they're cubs, when they're born.
Landry already transformed into a bear.
Yeah.
All the same. And we have Hytriel too. He's
True.
a bear, something of that sort.
I am bear.
You are a bear.
We bear.
Alright, so when you go to the next enclosure, it's full of... Oh, also, Rain's little crystal glue a little bit. When you go to the next enclosure, there's Arctic foxes, there's ermines, and there's, like, the mid-sized little mammal creatures. Canines and all that. Parrots. Your little crystal resonates with it and glows nice and warm as an ermine. You reach the ermine exhibit. Oh, ox. Ox were also in the bear one. That was for larger animals.
Can I chuck that crystal out again?
Yes. And it appears in your pocket this time.
I'm never getting rid of you, am I?
No.
You've learned the Christmas spirit. As long as you keep that in your heart.
Once she does that, it'll be forever imbued.
Yeah.
Infinite ammo for your slingshot, though.
Yeah, basically.
That's true, you could. Use slingshot ammo. Back to you.
Yeah.
Might lower the range, though.
Anyway, so, do you want some Ermine and Fox facts?
Yep.
So in the summer, an Ermine, its fur is brown. In the winter, it is whitish. And then in cold climates, it is pure white, except for the tip of its tail.
Neat.
Apparently, Arctic foxes are smaller than most of the other fox families, but it conserves heat loss. They're better at surviving in the cold and don't have to hibernate.
Cat bread.
What?
Something is being picked up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And that is when I take the popcorn from Rain.
How was it in there? Was it stored warmly in there? You don't just eat it.
Hello?
Hello. I
Oh,
gave you
okay.
an Arctic fox fact. You got popcorn.
Yeah,
That's fair. Ox
I read
facts.
it and got popcorn.
Yeah, so I was waiting for you guys to do something else. Apparently, the musk ox can exist in negative 40 degrees, and there's your ox fact.
That was like rock fact.
I'm pretty sure oxen have really good like fur, not fur, like wool.
So you move, there's also some goats and stuff, but you've seen a billion of those. So the next enclosure, as you continue your loop, leads you to seals and walruses and penguins.
Hey, it's Kurt's pig fang things.
Yep. Oh, and there's also some puffins around there. All right. So do you want some facts for those?
For the walruses.
walruses are up to 3,700 pounds. 7 to 11 feet. Okay. And by the way, they've had merch for all of these. They had more snow globes. For the walruses, they have a little hat that you can have little tusks hanging down. For the polar bears, they sold polar bear themed mittens so you can have little paws. Bop things.
Nah, I don't need any of that.
The Ermines, they made little words, a scarf that comes down to like an ermine tail.
Nah.
Puffin merch is a lightsaber toy, like the really cheap ones. That's like a flashlight with just tubes on top of it. It's colored like Puffin colors, and like the handle looks like their little beak.
I have been muted.
Orange lightsaber.
You have been muted. Welcome back.
Hi. I had said that probably some of the caramel in the popcorn is probably melted because it is
That's good then.
warm, I guess.
So it never stopped. Well, it was freshly made when you got it, so it was just melted,
yeah.
so it hadn't hardened yet.
Nice.
So it's sticky. Nom nom nom. So as you hit the next, oh, and for the little ox thing, they were selling bags with a little ox head on it. And the kitty cats had, they already mentioned the kitty cat enclosure. So moving to the next enclosure, we have a collection of the insects that live in the cold. They just have a lot of them.
Insects that live in the cold.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ow, you're horny. Hi, Puffles.
Stunned.
So there's some moths that live in the tundra. So there's some moths over there in their little bug display. How are you doing, Puffles?
He's like freaking out.
So the it's I think it's called Agriades glandin. It's found from Alaska east to Newfoundland not in the fantasy world, but it's a butterfly known as the Grandon Blue. That's what they call it. It is 17 to 26 millimeters in wingspan. There's your bug fact. There's several other insects, but
Mara,
Yeah.
I wanted to apologize for my behavior last night.
That's no problem. I was a little bit loopy. So.
there's a bumblebee that can be found in Finland. There's some bumblebees floating around there in this enclosure.
So cute.
They have little bee merch too.
A B movie script.
No, they have little necklaces with little bees. Arctic bees. But once you leave the insect room, you've done. Let's see.
and I continue with Rain and say that sometimes I get a bit crazy, and usually takes something that I enjoy to calm down from that craziness.
Which is very fair.
I enjoy taking a shower, chocolate milk, and zoos.
And zoos.
So the final enclosure. Also, there was some caribou and deer and stuff in the next to the with the ox in the bear exhibit. They basically have two sides, as you know, because this is basically you're going on a tunnel along this dome of an igloo, along the walls. So the final one is reptiles and amphibians. Only 6 exhibits there. Iberian newt and a moor frog. The name to them.
More frog?
M-O-O-R. Or frog. So there's some reptiles, and then when you get to the end, also the thing for that is their little merch item is they're selling candy, or sorry, not candy, but they're selling it's like a gummy thing, like a sticky thing, like it's shaped like a little lizard, and it's a stretch toy. Stretch and
Oh my
snap back
God.
into place.
Is it those like little things that
Slap thingies, or
they're called?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
I don't.
Okay, so basically it's like a cornstarch type toy, and you grab it and you stretch it, and then it slowly goes back to its proper shape.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different thing.
Oh, hold in place then.
I
Like-
mean, if
Are you
it
talking about, like,
sticks to
throw it on
the
floor and then like it goes back to shape?
Oh, you mean yeah? They
like
also it
the-
also can stick to the walls and stuff. You can slap it onto things, but it also
Oh, cool.
stretches.
oh, but I'm thinking, what are they called? The like, it's like a little string, and then there's like a little shape. I think typically there's like a hand.
And it's the ass slapper things.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You always just threw it at the
Or
wall.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, throw them at
eh.
walls too. So that's what's in the reptile and frog. They also have an extra frog one where you squeeze it and it shoots its tongue out and then it snaps back. They have little toys of like little squish toys of everything, I should stress. Then when you get to the end, just like
Mara comments, I wonder if Sophia
Swish.
would like this frog thing. Because she collected so many frogs
it's true.
and made a dead frog dance. And you just don't do that.
What?
You just don't do that. Dead things should remain dead. God. Don't even get me started on the zombie thing.
The zombie.
Yeah! She animated a zombie, or dead person really. Well, but we were fighting zombies, and had it attack me. And so, me thinking that it was another zombie, I killed it. I killed it good.
But you weren't supposed to kill them,
What?
right? I am confused.
Zombies. They eat your brain zombies.
Well, yeah, but
They were inside of a temple.
Sophia made it attack you.
Yes, a defeated one got up and attacked me with quotes around the attack, and I just killed it. More.
Seem to have very interesting friends.
I really wouldn't call her a friend. She was a great doctor. And that's it. So, you can go on DM Inaries.
You get to the end of the tunnels, it's like the beginning. It has a bunch of signs pointing. Well, they all had this. You just ignored them, pointing towards the center of it, leading to this exotic rare creature, the raccoon.
Whoa! Oh my god.
So do you go check out the raccoon exhibit?
It'll pale in comparison to Mr. Pickles, so.
Let's find out if it is Mr. Pickles, though, you know?
Talon would not allow it to leave his sight, or their
I
sight.
don't think
Oh.
Mr. Pickles can't go too far away from Talon.
Oh, can he not? Oh.
Nope.
They're kind of bound.
Boosts.
They're bound together, alright.
Mr. Pickles is upset.
What's that? He's stuck with this guy.
His lifespan longer.
Yes, that is true.
Longer stuck with this guy.
And
Okay.
that raccoon could hold daggers.
Is that why you like him so much?
Did you bring out your little insect collection to show? How have you been keeping your
No.
insects safe?
I left them on the boat.
Okay, so Sierra's just been playing with them.
Yeah.
That's right. We put them there for protection.
Yes. Because I don't want my insects freezing and dying.
That's true. Have you collected any more insects on your journey? For the last 10 years?
Sure, I did.
Okay. So Sierra's just been playing with the cats and the insects and probably killing a lot of people that got too close to the boat. You might have a disappearing person case going on when you return.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Don't come up here! Don't you dare!
They just,
I'm warning you! But then they can't understand.
yeah, basically.
It's signs.
Yeah. But no, like Sierra's actually doing that and not just so it's just making noise at them, which probably would scare more people off. But the ones that don't, then
Yeah.
they touch the boat and then they just gone.
Gone. Eviscerated.
Who knows where they went?
You're just curious of the light, you know?
Yeah. But she's just playing with the cats and the bugs and keeping the cats off the bugs.
Fair enough.
Keeping my centipedes off the cats.
Yeah. All right. So when you guys peek through the things, because you've circled it, there are statues. They made raccoon statues. You can see those through the cracks. Whether you go visit or not, it's your thing. I just want you to know that they made bronze raccoon statues for the raccoon exhibit.
Amazing.
They're exotic raccoon. All right. So when you get to the exit, are you ready? Anything else? Also, the popcorn and the cocoa was delicious.
hell yeah.
Zookers, you have run into Hytriol. We'll pause your zoo at the end of your zoo adventure.
Yo, what's up?
So, did you find the dude?
Yeah,
Did you get the money?
no.
You want to wait for tomorrow to come?
Yeah,
tomorrow
it's
then?
definitely like a whole squad kind of plan, you know?
Oh, I see, I see. You want... What, do you have an idea of how you want to try to get it back then? Or do you want Mara to
It's
figure it out?
probably gonna be a shakedown. And he seems ready to fight about it. But you know, we became sort of friends, so that's good.
Sort of friends?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he robbed me, so...
He robbed you? I don't know if that means you're friends.
Yeah, well, he thinks we're friends. That's all that matters.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it though, because he robbed you. If you were friends, I don't think he would rob you.
Well, sort of friends. Again.
Sort of friends.
He was getting the better
Or
deal from
easy target
friendship
or
with
something, more like...
Zukerts.
Well, at least you didn't lose too much money. And you
No,
actually
actually, I've made
gambling
money,
and-
yeah.
Actually, or no, I didn't even know that actually.
I've made money.
Sure you
so,
didn't
yeah.
lose that much, right?
No, I actually made some.
Wow, nice.
Apparently, I'm good at
You wanna
gambling.
go?
Oh my god.
Or do you wanna go tomorrow and try to? Get
Yeah,
better?
where's the rest of the people?
Oh, they're at the freaking zoo. You wanna
They're
go?
at the zoo?
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go to
you
the
wanna go
zoo.
to the zoo then, or do you?
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
so you guys will meet up at the zoo as they're leaving. You can be arriving. Because I imagine they took their time at each exhibit.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
And that would probably take like an hour by doing that. An hour to go over there, or 2 hours. I carry not York. Kurt's over, I guess, because I don't want him to walk into 3 feet snow.
Puppies!
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you make it there. Mara, you see the rest of you see Hytriel giving Zukers a piggyback, or Princess carrying, I don't know which.
Which one do you want?
A piece, so highest as possible, please.
Alright, on my shoulder it is.
Let's go.
I need a strength check if you're going to do it on the shoulder.
It's probably the easiest spot.
But
If
your
you're
center of
wondering if the
your center of
carry
mass
this
is shifted, so
carry like a soldier carry, that'll be crazy. That'll be really
But
uncomfortable.
you can do it. I
what
just
do I
said
roll?
you can do it. I just need you to roll
Or-
a strength.
Yeah. How do I roll this?
Whatever your strength modifier is, plus
Plus
d20,
Or like d20?
plus a
One
d20.
plus one then. Plus one. Alright, I failed.
No, you get him on. You try to pick him up, and you immediately tip forward and just to the snow.
It's a nice soft landing, I guess.
So you try and carry him a different way.
I don't think. I guess.
There are other ways that distribute the weight easier.
All
Oh
right.
wait, did you mean you were carrying him like a sack of potatoes? Or because I thought you just had him like sitting on your shoulder.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
All right, so if you're going to redo it with sack of potatoes, you can roll that as a dexterity.
If I use my shield as a sled, would that work?
Yes.
All right, you do that.
Is it
instead
big
then.
enough?
It's
Is it a tower shield?
fine. Not a tower shield.
Well, you both can just use your shields as sleds.
Yeah.
All right, well you can use your shield as sled then, because you're probably big enough for you.
So if like you get a running start and push Zukers and then run and jump on the sled, I'll let you guys do it. It's not that big.
Ah,
a deal.
bro. Off you go then, York.
You'll just have to do that every few minutes when the momentum dies. But yes, it is very slick and it's icy and windy, and so yes, you guys will make it. All right. So after their sledding adventures, Mara, you see your friends sledding up. Shh. As you're exiting.
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
After like
Running in
put
the
all the snow on
90s.
Mara.
Deja vu.
How much snow did you pick up on Mara?
All right. So what'd you say? Hi,
How
Cap
much
Red?
snow did you first pick up on Mara?
How much snow?
Yeah. Because like
You just spray it on the wall because they hadn't.
Alright.
They were coming outside. There's a bit of
Okay.
a gap. But you know what? Mara got some on them. But they got it. Not a lot.
you.
Alright,
Just a little.
just a little on their toesies.
Yes.
And then I shake it off.
Yep.
Wow. Alright.
So
Mara, how was your zoo adventure? Seems like
It was-
Kurtz found the guy, by the way, and got robbed by him a little bit.
oh really? That's great. Zukerts,
Yo.
I have one of the biggest surprises for you. If you just follow me inside of the zoo.
Okay. Yes.
And
Zoo Curse gets the stamp of the fourth of
Yeah.
the family.
Yeah. That's the outside, I guess.
So Mara takes you to the kitty exhibit.
yes.
While wait.
Also, each area had an interactivity thing. So the bear interactivity had you. It wasn't for the bears, but it was for like the other grazing type animals, like the ox and stuff. They had a feed them area. You would hit a button and it would drop some feed. And then when you could when you got to like the birds and like the mid-sized animals, they had a controlled petting area. It wasn't as much like the kitties, but you could just go pet them. And then the lizards or the insects, they didn't really have an interactivity area because insects.
Them.
Yeah. But instead they had high quality. They had like a little thing that you could push, and it would spin the area so you could like see different parts of the bugs. And like they had an area where if they landed, they had magnifying glasses so you could see them zoomed up. And then the lizards and the reptile and the amphibians had basically a little pond-like area they could play in. But it was very cold water. And you didn't go to the raccoon exhibit, but anyway, those were the interactive areas.
Alright, did you like take 3 hours again or something?
Huh?
How long did that take?
Not very long. So Zukurs, Mara takes you, I assume, to the kitty area.
Yes.
Feel free to roleplay that.
Cats.
So tell me, what was he like? This Tal-El?
Very like on guard,
Actually true.
but you know,
I see.
and definitely tried to steal from me several times, and actually did for a bit. I'm pretty sure, because I got some money missing. But you know.
Okay, so.
But
And
yeah, when they said you'll know him when you see him, yeah, she wasn't kidding.
I see. Is there
Kinda.
fighting allowed inside of the gambling hall?
I mean, is there fighting allowed anywhere? I think it
Yeah.
kind of happens, and
We need to draw him out,
yeah,
and you're gonna be my main man.
cool.
Lovely. Easy.
Now enjoy the kitties.
Yeah.
Do you give them the snow globe?
Yes.
So it's like, enjoy the kitty, snow globe.
One snow globe.
Pet.
Play.
Any fear guns. And then he travels back to Hytriel.
So how long did that take then?
Not finished yet.
Okay.
Zukurs is still there.
Yeah,
Okay.
only I came out,
Oh,
and probably
okay,
Rain.
Okay.
So, we can fast travel a bit, because the weather has calmed down a bit. But you hear some people, hey, I would get indoors. We're about to get hit with the worst part of the storm. In a bit. So,
Okay.
And I paid for our return to the tavern. Yeah.
Paying for the return? Who are you paying?
What?
Who are you paying for the return?
of the
The
tavern.
tavern
Yeah.
place that we stayed at, because my little chest is still in there, you know.
Alright. So we're traveling back to the tavern then.
Yes.
Alright.
Zookurse will get an announcement that like the storm will be getting worse, so the zoo will be closing in about an hour.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna spend an hour because I know that traveling in the snow is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah. But I thought I wanted to make sure that Zookurse at least knew he had some time to play.
Yeah. Probably spend like a 15 minutes and get out.
Right.
Work to do.
Alright, get on, Zookurts, we're going. And then
So,
sleigh him over.
You'll wait out a little bit or head, I don't care what you do.
I'll wait for him.
Imagine you'll regroup at the tavern. Especially since it is getting nighttime. Because you have just like driven around a city the whole day basically without a car.
Well, there's no cars.
I know, that's why I said without a car, because you don't have cars. So, it is nighttime. And we can checkpoint here.
Yay!
Thank you guys again. All aboard the Monster Express. See you guys next time. As always, stay mad.